Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Strixhaven, a curriculum of chaos, a Dork Tales Patreon exclusive. I am your Dungeon Master, storyteller, however you wish to say it, Christa. I use they, she, or her, them pronouns, and I am here to run you through this insane chaos. So, as we get into the meat and potatoes of Season 3, aka
Delicious.
Year 3 of University, which everyone knows is when the real stress starts. So let's introduce all of our friends that are going through this stress with us. Let's say hi to Kelly. Hey, Kelly.
Hey everybody, I'm Kelly. I use he and him, and so does Kai, but he uses them as pronouns instead of pronouns. I don't know what you're talking about. I've been in third-year university like 4 times, and it's not stressful at all.
That's why you keep going back.
God, it is almost back to university season, and I've been listening to a lot of spooky podcasts, and I'm just remembering what it's like to be on a campus when the leaves change and you have a spooky podcast in and you're walking after a night class, and I'm like, oh, I miss that. That's like some of the that's the good stuff right there. That's the good stuff.
You can just go for a walk on campus. You're close enough to a university.
It's true. It's true. But that would require going
just
for a walk.
Cosplay as a student.
Just cosplay as a student.
Very true.
That's what I do.
Also cosplaying as a student, back on screen once again. Welcome back, Robin.
Hi. Hello, everyone. I was going to say I'm Nelloris Sullenclaw. I'm Robin. I use she, her pronouns, and I am playing Nelloris Sullenclaw, our Circle of the Spores Arlynn druid, who also uses she, her pronouns with her familiar Shiitake, who is somewhere in this room. Che is hiding. And honestly, I had a lot of stress in university on year 2. So year 3, when I finally realized I was gonna take an extra half year to finish my degree, and I cut my program courses down to 4 a semester instead of 5, it was a lot easier for me. So third year for me was actually starting to enjoy school again. So I actually enjoyed third year a lot better than second. I hated second year with a passion.
Then we're in the home stretch. Yeah. And let's go down to say hello to Traz. Hey, Traz.
Oh, hi. I am Traz. I use he, him pronouns, as does Telbron, Stevedore, or Fallen ASMR Pecna Genie Warlock, and I have no idea what university stress is. I didn't go.
Good. Honestly, not all it's cracked up to be. Someone who I know did go to third year university. Hi, Bryn.
Oh, I went to university.
I know you blacked it out.
Yeah. No, terrible. Hi, I'm Bryn. I'm playing Arlynn. She's a wizard.
What subclass of wizard is she again?
Yeah.
Oh.
Are you an evoker?
I think so.
Okay.
That's everything.
Even
the wiki says evoker invocation. So I'm assuming that's right.
Wizard 6. Is that
You should have picked your subclass by now.
General studies.
Yes,
she's stuck with general studies. Okay.
I evoke feelings. Arlynn evokes certain things from Kai, I'm sure. It's
I feel like
you definitely transmute states.
Whatever those feelings may be, I feel Arlynn evokes many feelings from many people. Whether that is confusion, concern, there's lots. And speaking of confusion, but definitely not concern, at where this beautiful woman has arrived from. Hi, Caitlan.
Hello. Hello, I'm Caitlan. I use she, her pronouns, as does Cherith Windwisp, the Air Genasi bard of glamour.
Glamorous.
Glamorous. And third year university was where I was switching. Well, I guess I was switching from a college to a university because that's what my program does. So that was halfway through the year. So that was a little bit stressful trying to figure that out. So that's my story.
You are also the new person to this college as well, entering a third year. So there you go.
We all transferred in January instead of September, like you would imagine.
Well, this will hopefully be a little bit easier because it's the beginning of the year, and you've already found some good friends. So we're very excited to have you in our crew. Wonderful. Okay, so last game, we had a quick little recap of everybody's summers and the ups and downs of what those summers brought, and some confusion about parents, and a big party where we were introduced to Cherith Windwisp, and got to join our little gaggle of chaos. And then when you all returned to campus, all of you third years were invited to the Bozen Tavern, and had an interesting interaction with Dean Tullis, who is one of the Lorehold deans. She is a dean of order, and definitely fully against you guys as the chaos crew yourselves, and but we're interrupted by Arlynn's uncle Broderick, who was acting a little strange after arriving from being lost in the wastes on an expedition for much longer than he had expected to be, and came back. And the first thing he said was Dean Tullis, and then we kind of lost track of him for a little while. But here he is returning in a bit of a strange state, following Dean Tullis around. And that I believe is Dean Tullis announced that there would be a masquerade for all of the third years that was mandatory. It was originally created to promote camaraderie across the colleges, because they don't want secularism. Well, secularism is fine. Cliques. They don't want cliques amongst all of the colleges, so they force everybody to partake in not only the attending but also the planning and putting together of this ball. So you will be having to sign up to do certain things, which we will definitely get to at one point. But for the time being, you guys are at a table with all of you, and Urzmaktok, Mac is with you guys as well, doing what you will. Would everyone like to roll me some perception checks?
Yeah, I would.
I can attempt one.
Yeah, let's go.
That's gonna be an 8.
Oh, I'm gonna get that
22.
one.
Did you actually get a now one?
Yeah, actually, for real.
Oh my
How much-
god.
That's a
how much-
seven.
I was gonna
Oh
be
my
like
god,
sassy,
you guys.
be like, hopefully, like my dice are doing better this time, but no, it's
You need
not-
pink
it's
dice.
My
not
dice
a
have been
thing.
angry for the
It's not
past
a thing.
week, so yeah.
You mean the past lifetime? Your
Yes.
dice are always angry, Traz. Okay,
When
that
aren't your
is.
dice angry?
Sorry,
Oh, that
Kelly.
works
What
now.
did you
I got
get?
an 8.
An 8.
I got
And then
It's
we
like a
have
7.
9,
seven.
but better.
There you go. It's like a 9, but with 2 circles.
Yeah.
There's
Uh,
another 7.
It's a 9 with boobs.
And then, were you a flat? What did you roll, Caitlan?
1, so I got a 3.
Beautiful.
Guys,
3
guys,
even.
guys.
What?
Killing
You got
it.
this, Nelloris. We
Killing it.
have faith in
Oh
you.
my god! And then a 7 from Arlynn. Beautiful. This is how we play, guys.
This is-
What do
this
your
is how we're
owl eyes
winning.
see?
Exactly.
we're just gonna have some drinks. Everything's gonna be fine.
Yeah, right?
Fantastic. Okay, so you guys are chatting and in amongst yourselves. And Cherith, you are you're the newest here, so you're paying attention, you're kind of listening in for trying to pick up the vibe and like see, who's who, have I made friends with the right people? And that kind of thing. You definitely see a lot of people that are like kind of whispering about this table. The heroes of Strixhaven get tossed around a little bit, both from a point of like awe, but also a point of like sarcasm, being the heroes of Strixhaven. But in your kind of listening around, you overhear a conversation. Strixhaven was founded by 5 dragons. So each house, each college was founded by a dragon. The dragons haven't been, like, they started out as the teachers. They taught all the greatest mages, and then those mages took over, and the dragons kind of mucked off to do whatever the heck they want because they're dragons. But you hear over at a table someone mentioning that they heard from obviously a very reliable source that one of the founder dragons might be showing up at the masquerade.
Ooh.
Would you like to roll me an Arcana?
Yeah, I can sure try. 19.
Beautiful. You are aware that many dragons are capable of shape-shifting and turning into people, or at least appearing as people. So it is very possible that anybody here could be a dragon. And
Absolutely.
wouldn't it be cool to get a connection with one of the founder dragons themselves? So,
Very sweet. I'll keep that in my little back pocket here.
yeah.
Nice.
And then Arlynn, you are listening around, and you hear you kind of hear from you wave to a table of some of the other folks that work in the laboratory with you, so fellow nerds. And you kind of hear a little bit of chatter as you go to turn away from them, that it's possible that this Magister's Masquerade is actually a test, and that they're like grading people on either like how good your magic is for your outfit, how well you work with people, what your leadership skills are. They're sort of discussing that they think it's some kind, like, why would you do this? Like why would you force an event that was nothing but social? Because that's silly. Why would you do that at school? There's no social has nothing to do with education. So there might be a test afoot, which we all know a test is also a competition.
And a race.
And we all know how Arlynn feels about competitions.
And a race.
And a race. I have a feeling Arlynn's working on something. Did you hear you have a competition?
Yeah.
I'll remind you later.
Okay.
Telbron, you are listening around, and you see Rampart, who's one of the history buffs, as much as he loves chess as well, dragon chess. But as you sort of notice him, you can kind of hear his they hear their booming voice trumpeting across the tavern, as they are discussing and are very, very excitedly that they believe that most of the theme this year for the masquerade is going to be history, and they're going to want to pull out all these history things, and they're so excited to be able to implement all these historical facts that they know about the university, and all of these things they're going to be able to integrate into the decorations and into the games that they'll plan. They're very, very excited about a history focused masquerade.
Okay.
And then Kai, you overhear some of the other, like, some of the silk ball players. You'll sort of, give them a wave from across the room and sort of hear what their conversation is. Sup? They all raise a glass to you. And they will, they're discussing that, how that they'll shout you a couple of, like, that Mage Tower game was sick, Kai. It was fucking sick. Like, great job. Get this man another drink, and they'll send a couple of drinks over your way. But you'll also once they've sort of quieted down, you can still overhear them a little bit talking about how bullshit it is that the professors are discussing, like, fully shutting down Mage Tower and, like, not running it again after, like, how dangerous this game seemed, and especially with, like, how hurt you guys seem to be afterwards.
Are you kidding me? Like, seriously, like, no cap?
No, zero. It's absolute bullshit.
Yeah, that's dead ass the worst thing that they could probably do. Like, oh yeah, we're
Facts.
going out into like the world. We shouldn't have like any skills.
Exactly. You get it. You get it.
I bet.
So they continue along. Nell, you are chatting with Mac, and Mac will sort of turn and chat with a couple other people, and you overhear their conversation. That one of them is kind of inquiring with Mac about a you remember he gave you that hangover antidote. So this person is asking him about that, and just another Witherbloom student asking what his recipe was, because they've not been feeling very well, and they don't think they want to change it a little bit because they think they're just like dehydrated and like tired after the summer, and like they want to start the year off right, so they just want something to kind of settle their stomach a little bit. So they're chatting about how they're not the only ones. Like their roommate and like two of their other friends were talking about how they didn't really feel very great, and a number of students have been kind of complaining, and figuring, oh, maybe it's just beginning of third year, but they're like, my little sister isn't feeling well, and like it's kind of sounding like there might be some kind of flu
Bug.
maybe going around campus, some kind of bug. Yeah, a whole bunch of folks aren't feeling terribly well. Well, you guys are free to your is there anyone that you wanted to talk to, anything you wanted to do while you were here?
Yeah, I was gonna go sign up.
Then at some point.
Sign up for your
Sorry.
No,
Yeah.
absolutely. I'm just trying to find the thing that tells me what are all the things.
Oh yeah, the thing with the sign.
Apparently, they tell you there's a thing here about a student committee organizes the Magister's Masquerade, and its leaders use the reception to get other students excited about the event. They talk about the assigned tasks, but they don't tell you what any of them are.
Oh, nice.
Make it up. Make it up.
Ah, yes.
Here we go.
Classic.
Decor, menu, entertainment, and so on. You can incorporate the suggestions, decoration, descriptions, preparation. Okay, that makes sense. Understood now. You need to, believe it or not, when you're running a module, you have to read it and actually read the words.
That doesn't always help. We discovered this again the other
This
day.
is true. It doesn't, and I think that's why, like, once you start reading through, you're like, I don't actually need to read this because it's not going to give me the information. But occasionally it does. Wonderful. In that case, who do we with? Nora is a year older. Rubina feels like a bit of a go-getter. So Rubina, who is a taller woman, very well kept, like carries herself very well, has this like tight back hair with this huge curly like black hair of in this bun behind her, and is just very stately as she walks up to you, and has a clipboard, and is like, hello everyone, are you all excited for the masquerade?
Oh yes, absolutely. Sounds like a
gosh,
wonderful
I'm so
event.
sorry. I don't think we've met. I'm Rubina.
I don't think so. My name is Cherith. It's nice to meet you. And she'll
Wonderful.
double
You're
hand.
new. Are you you're new third year transfer?
Yes, I am just transferring in.
Oh, fantastic. Oh, well, that's exciting.
Mhm.
What do you guys think you want to help with for the masquerade? We're gonna have decor. We're gonna have menu items. We're gonna have some games that we're gonna run. Entertainment. Who wants to help out?
I could help out with figuring out some entertainment. I've got some connections.
Oh, what kind of connections do you have?
Well, I do songwriting, and I was in a group until recently. So
Oh, that's exciting. Okay, wonderful. Sorry, Cherith.
Windwisp.
Perfect. Entertainment. And what college are you in?
Prismari. Prismari is the one, right? Prismati.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm like, T-I-R-I.
I know that's my favorite when someone asks, when the DM asks you a question, you're like, what is that? And back at you. She writes your name down and then looks at the rest of the table and goes, well, what else do you guys want to do?
I can help with cooking.
Oh, very exciting. Arlynn cooks very unique and incredible dishes, so very cool.
I will bring some character and flavors that probably not many people
Very unique and
are familiar with. What'd you say, Kai?
I was just echoing those sentiments.
Well,
And
variety is
volunteering
spice of life.
for
Oh. What do you need?
probably heavy things lifted.
Decoration? Setup?
Yeah,
Tear
I can do
down?
that.
Yeah. Perfect. Kyle lifting. Arlynn? Telbron?
Hello.
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 What do you think you want to help out with? We got menu, decorations, game planning.
I can help out with the menu as
Actuarial.
well.
Oh, sure. Absolutely. And sorry, Arlynn, what did you say?
Actuarial. Do you have insurance for this event?
Yeah, do you have insurance?
Oh, and a liquor license. We're gonna need lots of liquor.
I
Oh,
don't even know her
I don't know if this is
license.
supposed to be a dry event. I'll need to check with the dean.
No, it's now.
Oh,
not
it
dry.
sounds like you
It's
need an
very
entire
wet.
compliance department. I will handle compliance. And she'll pull a hat out of her bag that says compliance on it.
Rubina,
Babe,
Hat for
not in
everything?
public. That's the private hat.
Rubina makes like a little box down in the corner and just writes compliance. Arlynn, Maddow. Awesome. Okay, well, we'll be in touch on when things need to be done by. But if you have any questions, you can come find me. Let me know if you guys need anything. Anyway, perfect. I'll leave you guys to your night. Enjoy! And she'll wander off.
So, guys, we should be careful who we're hanging out with. I was overhearing there's like a bug going around. A lot of people are getting sick.
Oh. I don't think I
So-
have any masks with me.
That sounds like a
figured something
compliance
out, I
issue.
suppose.
Pulls masks out of her
Clearly, you should get right on that.
Like,
So just
What do you
be
mean
careful
getting
who you're
sick?
kissing. Like the
dude,
flu.
should we have a kissing booth?
No.
I think that would be highly not recommended.
I mean,
highly
come on.
I'm
discouraged.
saying no,
With
Kai. It
fleas
must be
around.
I don't-
serious.
I don't
Flu's
get
around.
sick.
I mean, they do say that, idiots don't get sick.
Are-
Oh, sorry, did I say that out loud? I'm so sorry. I just remember hearing that, but I don't think that applies to you, though.
Yeah, you wouldn't have to worry. It's not that I'm an idiot. It's that I have superior biology. Actually, superion biology.
Oh, there you go.
Except around
Oh,
green
perfect.
things. You got pretty queasy.
Yeah.
Little green
do
one,
you,
might
do you
say.
wanna say that more publicly or what?
Just what? Like lettuce, broccoli. You don't like broccoli.
Jesus.
I know a lot of people who don't like broccoli. Or green
As-
peppers.
As if
I'm-
on cue, a number of large, roly-doos. What do you
Trolleys?
put food on? Thank you.
Roly polies.
Roly doos.
Now called Roly Doos
Yes.
in this world.
Absolutely.
A long train of Rolly Doos, laden with delicious-looking foods, are rolled out as people kind of come up and look and go to sample things. Presumably, these are some of your options for what would be available at the masquerade, but obviously some inspiration on what kind of things you can potentially try. Would anyone like to try something?
Yes.
Yes.
Dolores would love to.
Or
Anyone that wants to, can you roll me a d6?
Ooh.
6.
Do these all have sugar?
6.
Boink.
None of them look particularly sweet. They all look
Oh,
like
then, yeah.
savory dishes.
That.
Okay, so
4.
Okay, perfect. So
4.
double 4s. 6
Triple
for
4.
all the 4s.
444.
So Nell, when you go up to the table, and so this one looks almost like it might be like it looks like it might almost be a leaf in the shape of like a sugar that has been like pulled into the shape of a leaf,
Whoa.
stretching around some kind of like it kind of like a summer roll, where it's like veggies and noodles inside of a rice paper, except the outside looks like a rolled leaf. So it's tinted green, but it almost looks like it's made of glass.
Whoa.
And when you bite into it, it almost shatters in your like almost like a hard candy, but very, very
Ooh.
thin, and just sort of
Yeah.
breaks apart in your mouth. But it is this like really fresh veggie tasting thing.
Ooh.
Can you roll me a deception check, please?
Oh no, what? Deception check? I have a -1 to that. That's a 10 -1 is 9.
As you bite into this, some of those sort of shards puff up into your nose, almost like little glitter. And you try to hold it back, but you just start sneezing uncontrollably.
Achoo! Achoo! Achoo!
And you're almost going up into the air every time you do it, as your wings kind of.
Achoo! Achoo!
Your ears almost fall off. You're
Yeah,
sneezing
right.
so
My
hard.
ears are almost fall off. It's
You're not
chaos.
sick, are you?
We were just talking about the flu.
I just there's it's you. It's something in my nose.
Oh,
How long do I
Cherith,
have to do this for?
You're good. That was good. you reach down, Cherith. You were about to reach for what Nell had, but at Nell's reaction, you don't. And so you kind of reach over and almost bump hands with Kai as you guys are kind of you redirect to whatever he was reaching for. And
So
both of you are it's like a mushroom cap, so they're quite small. They're kind of bite-sized, or maybe 2 bite-sized depending. And it looks like it is stuffed with some kind of like almost like a feta, like a crumbled cheese, that is just like the tiniest bit bouleed on the top. But the mushrooms actually begin to they're almost blinking. They sort of have this phosphorescent radiance as you guys both reach for these 2 items. Do you try them?
well. Yeah. Cheers.
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 Did all 3 of you get more? Oh,
Yeah.
sorry, it helped on it. You guys all gonna reach for the same thing. And can everyone roll me a deception check, please?
Yeah. Sure can.
Oh my god. No.
No.
I don't think I will.
18.
That
I don't
is
think I will.
it's gonna be a 13.
That's- I didn't do much better, and I add 8.
Oh Jesus!
God. How do you add 8? You have
Real good
special-
charisma and and expertise in deception.
Yup.
Oh, you have expertise. That's it. Like I thought I was really good at deception. Damn.
I'm proficient and I add 5, so.
Oh, 'cause you got the damn
Nice.
20. That's what it is. Okay.
Nice.
What did you get, Telbron?
14.
14.
Oh,
Okay, perfect.
Son of a bitch.
Just-
Just 1 point over me.
Um,
Get bent.
So yeah, Cherith, after you were you saw Nell, like you saw what she asked, you're a little kind of on guard, and you bite into this, and it almost, you know how like if you drink champagne or something like that, it kind of gives you that like bubbly feeling in your mouth.
Mhm.
It almost feels like that's your whole head for a moment, and just it's empty but full of little phosphorescent bubbles. But you are a consummate performer and hold it together, and you thoughtfully chew on it, and it is a unique experience and very delicious. But it definitely, like, if you weren't prepared for this, you might have, maybe tripped over yourself a little bit. Telbron, you have eaten some weird stuff at some of your father's parties. So this, you sort of like almost get like a bubble in your throat for a second and kind of but you get that same kind of bubbly inside your head feeling. Kai, you take a bite of this, and maybe we're a little cocky of being able to, oh, I'll be fine, you're impervious to everything, and you kind of and you get like 3 good ones out, and then kind of get it under control and hold your breath for a second, and it could have been anything. It wasn't necessarily this. And Arlynn, were you trying any of the provided foods? What did you roll in your d6? A 5. Perfect. You see these like a lotus root, so the ones that are like circular with the really pretty design kind of in the middle of them, and they come on like a little spoon, almost like the little like Japanese soup spoons, and so you grab one of those. Are you gonna take like a little bite of it, or are you slurping the whole thing?
I'll probably like look at it and be
Adorable. You chew this, and it's pickled, but in that like perfect balance of like sweet and sour, and still has a bit of crunch to it, so it's very tasty. And can you roll me a deception check, please? A 3.
I rolled it a while ago. I feel like it's unfair to roll it again, though.
No, that's
Three.
perfect. No, you're good. So, you taste this, and if you turn to whoever and either speak or when you smile, everyone will notice that your mouth, teeth, tongue, everything inside your mouth, even like the inside of your lips, is like a vibrant purple.
Hello.
babe,
And we'll
you
say
blew
that'll last
yourself.
for a night.
What? Whoa.
Is everything else purple?
Are you all right? Are you feeling okay?
It's kind of hot.
I
Yeah,
feel great. Why?
you're kind of purple.
I am compliant.
Oh, okay.
You're just peachy.
Why they really looking at me like that?
Because you got a purple mouth.
What?
You got,
Yeah,
you
Is
got,
something? Is there a mirror around?
Oh, Cherith's probably got a little hand mirror. Let's be honest. Here.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh. Tastes like purple.
What does that taste like?
Do you want one? She'll offer one of the purple things.
Sure, why not? You'll take it.
Your mouth also goes purple.
See, it tastes like
It's
purple.
very tasty.
Oh.
Very good.
It's good, but yeah, the color changing's a little odd.
It reminds me of this candy we have back in, like, Kaymore. Like, squishers.
Oh,
Yeah, you
I
bite
don't
into them
think
and
I've
they,
heard
like,
those.
they, like, squirt into your mouth.
That just sounds a little unpleasant.
Are they alive? Are they
Are
like
they
bugs?
good?
Did you guys just see
I mean,
bugs? Because they
It wasn't
squish.
unpleasant when Kai did it last weekend. But
God, no.
When you put a squisher? When he gave you
Yeah.
a squisher?
A pineapple one. The pineapple really makes it sweeter.
it was delicious. Yeah, can confirm.
Hmm.
you all kill Christa again?
Christa, where did you go?
Anywho, as you guys are having this perfectly wholesome conversation,
About citrus
would you all
fruits.
like to roll me perception checks?
At this
Oh
point, I'm
boy,
kind
can I
of
do any
afraid.
worse? No, I can't do any worse. Let's see if I get this.
No,
Oh my
I can do
God.
worse. That's a 4.
There's that 8 again.
At least not a
You need
3.
to change the command,
Like, two
apparently.
threes
Oh
together.
man, 19.
There you go.
Yeah.
15? 10. 10, 15?
15.
15.
Yeah.
9.
Well, that's pretty
9
good.
And a
for
9.
9 for Nelloris.
It's a hard number to communicate on your hands.
Then that's just sick. Yeah,
That's
that's
sick.
what the best you can do is that.
You got it immediately. If we were playing charades, it would have been.
I'm very good at trades. So, Kai and Telbron, as per usual, are not paying attention much. And Nelloris is a little. I feel like everyone's a little caught up in the conversation that just happened.
Yeah,
Um,
Nelloris is yeah, she's thinking she's thinking something about all of her drawings she did from the party.
mhm.
Mhm.
Arlynn, however, you have made this comment and are, you are, as is Arlynn's way, likes to make comments that make everyone else go, what? And then continue to move on with her life. You turn around and you see a couple of other students kind of carrying another student out in that kind of like humped over, kind of helping him walk out as he's going. And one of them looks over to you and goes, too many eel rolls, I think, as they continue their way out of the bar. But Cherith, you notice there's a lot of sound going on, but you're an air genasi, right?
Mhm.
On a little breath of wind, you hear a whimper, just like a very quiet sort of. And as you sort of look around, you see kind of off at a table in the corner, there is a very small gnome who has their head down in their hands and their elbows on the table, and you can see their shoulders kind of racking in kind of tears and crying, and is all alone at this table.
I'm gonna go over and see if someone needs to be beat up.
Beautiful. She will sit there. She won't notice you approach at first.
Hello. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm totally fine. It's okay. It's not a problem. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to bring down anybody's night. I didn't want to bring down anybody's night. I'm really sorry.
You're not bringing down anyone's night. To be quite fair, you're all alone here, so. And it's really quite loud. It's kind of just by chance I kind of saw you.
I'm Rosie. And she holds a hand up to you.
I'm Cherith. Nice to meet you.
Hi, Cherith. Yeah, I just, so I'm like part of the LARP club, and they're usually super cool. But I don't know what happened. There were some guys that like started this year, and they, I don't know, they want to like take it over, and they don't want me to be part of it, and I don't really know why, because I've not really ever helped them, and they're really just being dicks about it. But they said that they want to have an actual duel, and if I can't beat them, then I'm not allowed to be part of the LARP club anymore. And it's like all I do, and it's like kind of like everything for me outside of classes, and it's like all of my friends are in there, and so if I don't get to take part in it, then I'll never see my friends again, because they're all really serious about it. But I don't know if I can actually win a real duel. I'm really good at like fake fighting, and my aim with fake fireballs, like illusory fireballs, is great, but I'm not that great at non-illusions. I'm like gnome, I'm really good at the illusion part, but I'm not really good at the actual stuff, and so I don't really know what I'm gonna do.
What does the LARP club do?
Oh,
I've never
well,
heard that before.
so it's like live action role playing.
Oh.
So it's a thing that a lot of like non-magical folks do, but where they just use like fake swords and like little balls to be spells and stuff like that. And you either like play rock paper scissors, or you roll dice, or however you want to. A lot of people have different rules for it. See,
Oh.
we have actual magic, but we don't want to hurt anybody, see? So not everybody can go be some great grand adventurer or big heroes, so we just kind of pretend, and we have like fake dragons and stuff that we bring up in illusions, and then we fight them, because, it's not really fun fighting real dragons all the time. So yeah, we just do that. But not all of us can be heroes like those guys. And she points at the other four. Yeah, those. I don't know if you've met those guys, but they're like serious business. They've fought off a whole thing. Their first day here, they fought off a mimic. They like saved me from a mimic. It was crazy. They're super talented.
Wow.
Hey,
Well, it just so happens I'm friends with them.
Really?
That sounds kind of. I mean,
Who?
But yeah. So I
well-
mean, we could probably help you out. Although I think them trying to kick you out if you can't beat them in an actual duel is kind of stupid. So I think I'd like to talk to them first, but not being, yeah, knock some
Wow,
sense
yeah,
into
if-
them.
That would be incredible. I mean, even if you were just there to like back me up, I mean, like, yeah, that would be incredible. I would really appreciate that.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Well, it's tonight at the Furygale repository.
Okay.
It's on the Prismari campus.
Oh yes,
I'm-
yes,
I'm gonna take a wild guess and say that you're a Prismari.
I am.
You're just really pretty.
Oh, thank you.
Well, yeah, yeah. If you and if you, I mean, even if just you want to come, I mean, I'm not trying to say you're not enough, because like you totally are. Obviously, you're clearly like really cool, really powerful, and really charismatic. So like, if it was just you, that'd be fine too. But I mean, if you want to ask the other guys if they want to come too, I wouldn't say no.
Well, why don't we go ask them together?
Okay. And she kind of wipes away some tears and okay, and she walks over with you.
This is Rosie. She'll pat, pat, pat.
Oh, hi, Rosie.
Hey, Rosie.
She's
Hi,
having
hi.
some problems.
We know Rosie.
Hey, Rosie.
Oh, well,
What?
perfect.
Were you?
Well, why?
Who do we have to? You look crying.
Have you been throwing up? Because you look kind of puffy.
Ooh,
She kind of looks up at Cherith and looks back down.
Who
she
do we have
looks
to?
Oh, hey.
beautiful.
Hey, don't look upset.
How
Like
did-
everybody yaks sometimes.
Everybody else.
See? Yeah.
Sometimes.
Sing a song.
I do not like.
Uh,
I do not recommend it as a weight loss strategy, though.
No,
I thought-
no.
Not that
thought
you
that
need
was
to
a
lose
song
weight.
about druids.
No. Well, I mean, everybody could lose a couple pounds, but like that's
Everybody acts. It could be a song. Is it a song about druids? I thought it was a song about throwing up. but it could totally be about druids.
What?
I could
Can you
turn
turn
into
into
a
a
yak
anyway,
right now.
What's up, Rosie? You look like you're on a mission.
Yeah, who do we have to kill? Because they upset you.
She kind of looks up at Cherith.
Is she upset?
Her LARP group was threatening to kick her out if she couldn't beat them in an actual battle.
What?
I thought you
Wait,
guys did
like,
like
an
fake
actual-
fighting.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Fake. Yeah, I'm part-time of the LARP club. It's supposed to be fake.
Then why do they want a
Oh
real
yes, I
fight?
was going to talk to them sternly, but then also knock some sense into them if we have to.
Yeah.
There you go.
So wait, who do you have to duel?
This guy Ted.
Do I know Ted? Have I met Ted?
Roll a history check.
Oh,
Nope,
is it
I have
Ted
not
with
met
the-
Ted. I rolled
he
a
likes
4.
Wield a rope.
Yeah.
He uses a rope as his main weapon.
Does he?
Yeah,
I thought
some
Ted was
people
that
call him Ted
guy-
Lasso.
Oh, okay. I thought it was the guy with that blue tuba that was running around.
I think he's in the band as well.
Fair.
Well, yeah, I think that was the problem. He was in the band, but I think they kicked him out, and so now he's trying to like take over the LARP club a little bit more. He
Probably
didn't
tried to
come very
duel
often.
somebody.
Yeah, but he came in and like we had our first meeting this morning, and we all tried to like they I don't know. He just sort of told everybody what was going to happen, and I kind of said no, that's silly.
does
That doesn't make
work.
any sense. So
We
like
have a council on the LARP. That should have been a vote. He should have been able to just come in and declare that.
well, everyone kind of I guess agreed with I don't know. He was I guess really convincing or something. I don't know. He just
So you got to duel him?
and we were missing a bunch of people. Like the main guy, like a bunch
Ugh.
of people were out sick, and so they couldn't make it.
No.
And so
Well-
so yeah, I think he just
It's
kind of
not
took
enough
advantage of that.
sunshine, man. Like, people need to go out and touch grass.
Yeah,
Agreed.
It's
well,
healthy.
that's what we try to do. We do a lot of our practices outside.
Okay. So, like,
So, where do we have to go? When do we have to be there? And
hey, can you choose a
well, let's-
champion?
I mean, maybe I don't. See, the problem
Alternatively,
is that
Can someone polymorph me into Rosie? And I'll just beat his ass.
no, it's a beast, unfortunately.
Oh, that would be.
I mean,
If
like, have you
you're
seen
changing-
Rosie's
What
arms?
sound- Oh wait, no, we don't remember him. Let's. I feel like-
this tiny gnome, and you're standing behind her with your arms out in front of her.
Just
Just let her ride me like Ratatouille.
Well, just one of those ones where you like the person stands behind, and then the person in front's put their hands.
We've
behind their
all
back, and so
seen Whose
they-
Line Is It Anyway?
Everyone's done that. Yeah,
Yes.
exactly. Yes.
Also, Kai, polymorph is a 4th level spell. I feel like
Yeah,
if I
aren't you
had
good
to
at
put a
that?
number to my spells, I can do only 3rd.
Haven't you been
I feel like
studying?
you had to.
I feel like if I had to, I would have to label my abilities as
Mm.
3, not 4. I feel like that would be like next time I take an exam, I might be able to do that.
No, never make yourself less than a 10, like a 9 on a bad day.
Well, okay, I cast Witch.
I'll allow
Just
it.
make sure you don't cast wish.com.
And
Exactly.
no.
That's what actually happens.
That's what, if you miscast
Whenever
wish, you
wish
end
or
up
get, a
like,
real-
you end up
really
casting
shitty
wish.com
offhand
like
thing,
that
like,
one
next-
wizard, Alibaba.
Exactly. he eventually shows up and like hands you like a picture of the thing you wanted. Or
It's
like,
completely the wrong size.
Or very small.
yeah, exactly.
Speaking of which, I have presents for you, Krista.
Oh no.
Also, disguise self. That would be a great spell if I could cast it. As a druid, I can't.
Rosie, you'll say, well, gosh, Kai, that's really, really nice of you to offer to do that. That might, I don't know, that might work, but I mean, maybe just showing up and like Cherith says, maybe we can just talk some sense into these people.
Yeah. We don't have to fight with our fists.
Excuse
We can
me?
fight with words.
And then our fists.
Well,
Yeah, we
words have
fight
never
with our
failed me
tongues and our
before,
teeth.
so
Arlynn
I
is
don't think
very
it's that
good
kind
at
of fight, Arlynn.
No.
Oh, that's what Kai and I did the other night.
Ugh.
Oh.
Well, yeah. So okay. Well, it's supposed to be at midnight tonight, and at the Furygale repository.
Oh, it's past our bedtime.
I was gonna say, do we have morning classes? Regardless, we'll talk some sense into them.
You guys
yeah.
have bedtime? I was
I already
kidding.
said that.
Kai, you
We'll
are
get all
familiar with
puffy in
the
the morning.
Furygale repository, because it is on the Prismari campus, and it is essentially like a dumping ground. It's almost like a nuclear waste dump facility, in that like it's where failed magical experiments that aren't like crazy powerful, it's just, you know, when students work on projects and it's like, well, this still has some magical energy left in it, we'll throw it in Furygale to just kind of like die out eventually. But there is a lot of strange energies in that place, and the idea of having like a magical duel is a little wild. Which is probably why they did it, because they're probably trying to lure Rosie into, you know, not actually doing it. But they're supposedly going to be there, so if you guys want, you know where it is.
Yeah, we're gonna go there. Nobody messes with Rosie.
Yeah, we're gonna be there for you, Rosie.
Gosh, guys, that's really kind of you. You guys really are the heroes of Strixhaven, even for the little guys like me.
Hey, I'm little too.
That's true. You guys are both small sized.
We're
Your
very
height doesn't really
small.
have anything to do
Aw.
with whether or not you need help. Like, that's kind of a weird thought.
Well, I meant more like social little guys.
Aren't you like the president of the LARP club?
Oh gosh, if only. Maybe this wouldn't have happened. No,
No.
I'm kind of more like the water boy.
Water's important. Hydration is very important. Speaking of which,
Absolutely.
can I get another round for like, Rosie, what are you drinking?
I'll
Do you drink? Do you want water, juice, like cola?
I was trying to think of a D&D creature that rhymes with Shirley.
Mm.
Oh yeah, the swirly Shirley.
No, I was trying to think of a Shirley Temple.
Oh,
Yeah, I'll have an abandoned temple.
like with or without the cherry.
Oh, well, with the cherry, of course. The abandoned temple
Have you
has
met
to have
Telbron?
treasure in it. What?
Telbron's got his cherry still too.
Oh, do you like abandoned temples too?
Loves them.
Yeah,
Have you ever been in an abandoned? I don't know if he's ever actually been in a temple.
Yeah, I was gonna say abandoned, rude.
That's where all the best treasure is.
No, but the temples are kept and well
Yeah, the shrubs are very well maintained.
maintained. And the corridors are nice and tight.
I hate all of you. Why are you like
I mean,
this?
there's a real flooding problem though.
Yeah, it's pretty wet.
It's definitely a moist, like underwater type of thing. You definitely want to wear like a wetsuit.
Hey, everybody.
Yeah, you always have to protect yourself before you enter a temple.
Yeah, gotta have protection. Put some mage armor on.
Mm-hmm.
Just treating you like
Rosie, are you-
kindergartners and allowing you to wear yourselves out.
Shows what you know. You
This is the
underestimate
Now
our
Playing in the
power.
temple. You know,
I just
playing
have
in a
thieves
temple.
Thieves in the temple stuck in my head.
Hmm.
Great Prince song, very underrated.
Hmm.
So, what are you guys getting up to in the meantime?
I think Nell is getting a little tipsy. This is a great idea. Get drunk and go fight the LARP club. That sounds like a great idea.
Oh
Let's
my
do it.
god.
Sounds like, honestly,
Do
for
it.
this group of people, like
Oh, it sounds
IRL,
perfect.
sounds like
Kick some
something we
nerd
would-
ass.
The LARP club, when I was running the LARP clubs and anime clubs, we specifically had rivalries with like the outdoors club.
Oh my goodness.
Like I would call them out. I'd be like, let's do it. Let's go.
Of course you did.
'Cause we're
All right,
the
okay,
opposite, right?
guys.
Take
You
the
guys-
theater kid out
Or
of
the
the theater,
endorsement.
but you can't take the theater out of
It's
the
my
kid.
it's my birthday soon. We'll just like play with foam swords and
There you
drink.
go.
Sounds great.
I have like
Shit out of
literally
each
like
other.
5
Perfect.
foam swords within reach right now. So like, whatever you
I
need.
know you do.
I just gotta learn the Nerf guns. That's all I got.
Oh,
I mean, I feel
Don't
like
bring
that
a Nerf
wins,
gun to a sword fight.
so- Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. You just imagine everyone's like fighting. I just walk up with one of those like one of the chain guns.
Oh god, yeah. Even better.
I've got one of those
like
too.
all
Let's do
you
it.
go slow motion and like the dramatic music. Ah, da, da.
Yes.
I miss my shotgun. All right. Anyway,
Anyways,
we need to bring back humans versus zombies. And
Nella's-
shooters. Nella's getting very drunk.
yeah, not very drunk. She's getting drunk. She still
Having a
has
few
to
drinks.
cast spells potentially, so she's.
Wonderful. Is there anyone around here that you are keeping an eye out for, or are you guys pretty content amongst yourselves?
Telbron's probably red in the face after this conversation. Probably. I'm gonna get a drink.
Just walks away.
Yep.
give me one too.
Give her shots.
What she said.
All right.
Man, what did we do
That
before we had one of
will
those?
You, Telbron, walking over and Telbron, here, let me. I'll help him carry them. Both of us only have so many hands.
Oh, thank you.
Yes. Just curious. What is? I really can't tell. What is the dynamics amongst your group? I'm very confused.
Believe me, that makes two of us some days.
Oh. Mm-hmm. All right. Well. And he'll pick up all the shots that help you take like a tray of shots each, like grab 4 or 5 and carry them over. Lay them out for everybody. The rest of the evening goes pretty uneventfully. People come stop by. Aurora stops by and chats with you for a bit. Cherith says hello. Bunch of people come. You know, it's first day back at classes, right? Everyone, you're kind of seeing everybody, or first day back on campus, rather. And can everybody roll me? Everyone who's drinking, can you roll me Constitution checks, please?
There it
Again,
Oh, maybe.
attempt.
Hold on. Let's find out.
Yeah, exactly.
17.
Oh, perfect. That's a 12 for now.
Same 12 here
Let me see what
also.
let me see what I add to it. I think I had a 1.
Getting drunk.
I had a 1. So 17.
For Constitution save.
Yes, or yeah, just yeah. And a 19, beautiful. Arlynn has been drinking far too much.
It was an
She's gotten
interesting
too
summer
used
at
to it.
Kai's house. Yeah.
Exactly. A little too used to it.
You have to keep
Uh,
up with all those Superions with their superior drinking.
Right in the testing lab with the boys.
The boy.
Throwing back some brewskis. I walked in, it's
Oh
like,
my
what are you
God.
doing? Hey Kai, what up?
It has a backwards hat on.
Mac
So proud.
we'll see you guys out as you're walking out. Cherith, Kai, and Arlynn you're doing perfectly fine. Telbron, you are very good at holding it together for the most part, but there's definitely that, like, you know when someone's pretty good at hiding that they're drunk and then they kind of misstep and then catch themselves? It takes them a little bit extra to stand up straight again and continue forward. And there's just that little bit of a, like, just the tiniest little bit of a whoop happening where it's really, like, you're really hiding it actually quite well, but it's, you know, it's coming out a little bit. And Nell, you're at about the same rate. You don't necessarily hold it in. Are we leaning further into to more bubbly Nelloris a little bit? Okay.
Yeah, I think she's a little bit more happy to drink right now.
I love it. As you guys go to leave, Mac will sort of hold, not hold you back, but like catch you on the way out the door, as if to depart. Hi, Nell. You all right to go and?
Yep. My duck.
That is indeed my name. Yes. How about I'm going to give you these just in case. Furygale can be quite dangerous, and hands.
What's with Furygale?
Kind of like, it's where you're going. Are you not? I thought you were going with.
Yes. But where's Furygale?
It's on the Prismari campus, and
Oh, okay.
yes, I believe that's where everyone's headed. So I won't hold you up, but here, just in case anything happens, here, and he'll hand you like a tiny chest. When you open it up, it has 5 little like hazelnuts, like, or no, sorry, not hazelnuts, acorns, little acorns. These are like a kind of like a good berry, but they're more like but they will heal you a little bit better. You have 5 good berries that are good for 5 hit points each.
Ooh.
Instead of 1 like a regular good berry. And he will put a hand out to shake your hand goodbye.
Nell's gonna give him a hug. Oh, thank you.
He sort of like hunkers down, like you kind of get him like like he's almost large size.
No,
so
it's right crotch level.
Oh, even better. Anyone that can see him right now, if anybody looks back to see where Nell has gone, she's right at Mac's crotch, and somehow his green skin has gone maroon. He is so blushing, and doesn't know where to put his hands, but thinks it's rude to like not hug back, so he kind of leans forward to like pat your back, like definitely almost goes to like hold your head, and then it's like, nope, that's wrong, and like leans down and like makes sure that it's like firmly like on your back and nowhere else. And he's slowly like backing his hips away from you, and you're kind of just slowly leaning forward. Like, oh right, yep, lovely. Kind of looks up and sees everyone looking. God damn it, Kelly. And just sort of like grabs you by the shoulders and kind of slowly pushes you upright away from him. It's like, it's lovely to see you. Looking forward to this next school year. Be safe. And he's just kind of slowly backing away as he's saying this. Have a lovely evening, Nell. Yes?
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye. Mac. Huh.
Right. Are you going to be okay?
No, where'd Nell go?
It was quite impressive.
What?
What?
Yo, motherfuckers, are we going to Fury Road or what?
Yes, I don't think that's what it. Yes.
We're going to Furygate, right?
I also don't think that's what it was called.
Yeah,
I
no,
thought it was
Furygate was a thing
Furygale.
on, you don't want to know.
Yep. Let's go. I am perfectly fine. Now, Mac, I'm Nell. Mac gave us some good acorns in case we get hurt.
Nice. Now, how drunk
Well,
are you?
that's
How many
very kind.
fingers am I holding up?
You're holding up 5.
Close enough. Let's go!
Rosie comes
Good dear.
bounding out to you guys and sort of very excited to have friends at her back.
Let's
Will
fuck up some gatekeeping, fuck boys!
Yes. Let's go.
So you guys walk through the dark campus where many people are out celebrating, many people in much worse shape than Nelloris wandering through. And you eventually get to the Prismari campus, which Kai, you know very well, and Cherith, you've had an opportunity to kind of go about a little bit today, since this is where you are staying. So you continue on through the campus, through everything here. Where Witherbloom, everything is natural. On Prismari, everything is curated. So everything is immaculate. Even the nature is immaculate. And
Too
like
organized.
Exactly. Yeah. Until you find like a few spots where it's like giant paint splatters, but like in 3D, like someone threw a bucket of paint and froze it midair. And all of these really weird, like chaotic art pieces that like jump in front of you and then bounce away, and all these like strange things, until you go right back into this very ordered area, and then with a random bolt of something that sort of jumps out at you. But as you make your way through, you eventually reach the repository. You walk through these sort of these beautiful gates at the front, and as you enter through, the space within the Furygale repository is a vast open area filled with discarded magical creations. Elemental forces infuse the structure's walls and numerous alcoves, the surfaces of which slowly shift, glowing with discordant lights that shimmer, clash, consume one another, and then glow anew. This feels like a crazy trip, just walking. Like walking is almost hard, because the ground will all of a sudden, there'll be almost like a whale of light that passes along under your feet. You enter through here and stand in the center, waiting for these LARP jackasses to arrive. And I think on that, we'll take a really quick break, if everyone's good with that.
Sounds
Yeah.
good. Hello, everybody. Back from our somehow more inappropriate off-camera talk. But to bring it back to being wholesome, does everyone like my Slurpee hat?
Slurpee.
Ooh.
That's pretty
Like-
great.
Your Slurpee hat.
It's faux Louis
Slurpee?
Vuitton, and it says
Oh my
Slurpee.
Slurpee.
Did you get that
And they
at
also
7-Eleven?
Yeah,
Slurp.
and they,
Slurp.
and they
Nice.
have like knee socks, and the best part is they have fanny packs with the faux Louis Vuitton, which like
Oh my god.
I had a purse with this pattern on it from in like 2007. No, actually it was
That's
before
so
high school. It would have been like 2003. But yes, it's my new favorite hat. It's very dumb. But I am a
I was
Slurpee
thinking
human.
the same thing.
Yeah.
right?
You're a slurpy human, Christa.
You're a Slurpee. All right, so do you want to see the things that I bought to give out to friendos like you, Christa?
Yes.
I
Scared,
I
but
was
yes.
not I was out of my mind the other night and was on AliExpress as you are. So I bought Robin one of these, and I know you would want one, and that is, what is something that you always want to have on you for protection? If you said a tiny folding
Sunscreen.
chair, you are correct.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, yes. Give him the chair.
Give him the chair with the steel chair. So, Christa,
Oh my god.
Oh my god,
Oh
it's
my God.
incredible.
Get that.
AliExpress,
So good.
and it comes in
Yo,
pink.
That's so
Are they
And-
cell phone holders?
Yeah, they have a ridge, but you can also
Oh my
Okay.
god.
put your dice on them.
Have your dice.
Oh, perfect. Okay, I love that. That's
Yeah, you can
very
totally
good.
just be
I love it.
like, you can totally put your cell phone on them.
Oh, nice.
So I've got
That's
4 of
amazing.
these. So anybody who wants one, I've
Oh
got
my god, that's spectacular.
I've got a purple
Yo,
one, a
I'm
pink
with
one,
AliExpress right
a
now.
green one that
I
is
know.
almost invisible because of the green screen.
Nice.
I would say
I
that
love
looks
that
teal.
color, though.
It's
Yeah.
a teal,
So
it's a
pretty.
tealish.
Oh, it's
Is that the one you want, Robin?
yeah, that's my color.
Okay. Yeah, Krista, I'll bring you one next time I'm over your way.
Amazing. Or even just send me the link and I'll get some myself. I
The
will
shipping's
probably-
surprisingly
Yo,
expensive.
I found them.
They're like 50 cents and then shipping's like $12. And I'm like, I didn't notice until I clicked buy, and I'm like, well,
Oh no.
Oh, you're right.
Was
I
it at
found
least
them. I
eight?
found them cheaper. I found them Canadian 280 for 4 free shipping. Gets here probably never.
did you?
Yeah.
That's
Max
fair.
max
Yeah.
3
Probably
pieces
never.
per customer. So random.
Wait, how do
No,
you
no,
use that? How is
I
this a
get your-
4-piece
I get-
max 3-piece? Oh, max
You
3
can
orders?
only have
So
No, it's
12.
like
Free.
three units of 4.
Oh,
I only
okay.
want the pink ones. I'm just gonna buy a bunch, and y'all can have all of the not pink ones.
All right, sounds good.
I
So
feel
yeah,
like
that's
for often Chris uses that meme, he would enjoy one.
okay.
Or with,
Yeah,
with a steel
I'll
chair.
give you a couple.
Yeah. Oh, don't need a couple.
Also, hello everyone in the chat. You're all wonderful. Thank you for being here. All of our amazing Patreons. You're spectacular. We love you very much. If you're
So
watching this
great.
later, either live on Twitch or if you're watching it on YouTube later on, thank you for joining us. We've had so much fun. I love this game so much. I had, as we like to be open about our mental illnesses on this channel, I have been in a super awful mood the last couple of weeks and dreading every moment of every day, and I was dreading this game up until I sat down and finally got headphones to work. And all of these
That was a
people
battle.
make me all of these people make me very, very happy and always make my day better. So and then you guys being here to watch is also very cool, and I love you guys too, and it makes it so I have to keep to my commitment.
That is, I want to second that, because seriously, like whenever I'm always exhausted when it's time to run game after an entire day of like working and getting stuff ready, and then but like the moment you sit down you're like, and boom, and the moment it's like the curtain moment. It's the
Yeah.
weirdest. Anybody who doesn't perform, you might not get it, but like the moment you step on stage, basically it's like everything else just falls away. It's so good.
And it's
Honestly,
like,
it's a lot of the first jokes that my player makes. Like it's just like that. Like it's like, oh, they're enjoying this. Oh, this is great.
Hmm.
What were you saying, Caitlan?
It's very good.
Oh, I was just saying it's the performance buff. It's like you always get like, because you can practice, but I find that on the actual, whenever you're doing it, you're like, wow, I've never done it like that cleanly before. I've never done, never thought so fast on my feet before. Although I can't really do that, but you know what I mean.
Well, I don't know. You've ran games now. Guys, I am so psyched for Extra Life. It's going to be dope as hell.
Yes.
Mhm.
So
So
I don't
excited.
know what else to tell you guys about Extra Life, but like we're in the middle of picking, Cal is going to be running a They Came From game, and we're just picking our archetypes right now. And it's Robin, did you pick an archetype?
I'm not in that game. They tagged everyone because I'm a mod, so I set up the
Okay.
channels.
Same. I don't know.
Fair.
Why am I getting tagged in this? And then I realized he tagged everybody.
Yeah.
All right. It's gonna be super good. And then we got such a great crew, guys. Like it's gonna be fantastic. Come out and
I'm
spend
so
time.
excited for Charlie's game.
Oh yeah, the Jimmy Buffett game.
so excited.
It's so good.
And for Kel's game, it's gonna be very, very good.
I want to bring some positive press to that because apparently the that game has been getting a lot of negative press from people who would be giving a game like that negative press. It's a game about murder mysteries, like Angela Lansbury style, like Murder She Wrote games, and like old women solving mysteries. And I saw some I'm gonna call them tweets, but X's from the creator who was saying that they've been having a bunch of problems recently, and so I'm very excited to bring some positive press to that game because it looks like a lot of fun.
Yeah, I'm so excited.
Yeah, you gotta be old
we
ladies
got
with-
weaned out last year, so I'm very excited to finally be able to get play with.
That's right.
And Soul, I'm not running a Quiet Year game this time. Mainly because we literally had too many people wanting to run games for the first time ever, which is incredible.
I only get
There
to
was
run
no
one.
way I was gonna run
No one's
two.
running two. We couldn't have everyone ran one game, let alone have people have two games, unfortunately.
Yes.
Mhm.
And on top of that, one of my best friends is getting married that weekend on the island. So I am going out there right after work on Friday, doing a pre-wedding thing, wedding the next day, and then coming back on the 7 a.m. ferry to
For
hopefully
3
get
games.
back to be in the last 3 games of the
Oh
weekend.
my gosh.
That's why you're in so
Oh
many
my
games at the
god,
end.
you're gonna
Yeah.
be dead at the end.
Much dead.
Oh, I'm gonna be
You're
so
gonna
giggly.
be manic. Yeah, you're gonna be that lovely manic energy. It's gonna be great.
And I think this is the first time. Actually, no. Well, the first time I have been properly put into Kelly's last crazy game, because I've never been in it before, with the exception of the Marvel game,
Yeah.
which Kelly was conned into letting me in.
By a big donation.
That's right.
Exactly.
I had to
That was
redo
great.
the entire overlay for that to fit you.
That was
That game is going to be going up
hilarious.
soon. I've been having some problems with some of my templates on Premiere, so it is coming. I promise. I promise. I promise. I edited 5 games today, so like,
Wow.
Wow.
so they're all
But yes,
coming.
please
They're all coming.
tell your friends. For all the people watching this live, if you're watching this after its public release, we will have already finished both extra live. Well, we'll be in November. It's August, September,
I think
October.
we'll probably be we'll be right
On the
before
brink?
or yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Either
It'll
way.
be close.
Yes.
it'll be
What's
close.
sorry, I zoned out for a sec. What?
When this goes out
Second
publicly.
Extra Life when this comes out.
Oh, so like when it'll be on YouTube?
Yeah.
Yes.
Like as soon as I can. I'll be honest. I'll try to do
Well,
the
and
turnaround.
we're just trying to think. Like, is the 3 months? We're talking about this game.
For
that
this
we're
Oh,
game.
talking-
yeah.
this-
So this will be out right around the November one.
Yeah, so we're trying to
Yeah.
figure out if it's before or after
Yeah.
is what we're doing.
If I get it out
Right.
on the 1st, it'll be before. So,
Okay.
oh no, you know what? It's going to be after because we're behind.
Oh, right. Yes, right.
Yeah. So, thanks for coming to Extra Life,
I
folks.
guess. Yeah, exactly.
Thanks,
Thanks so
Remember,
much.
you can still donate at extra-life.org/team/dorktales and help us achieve our goals.
Yes. And for all the patrons, send it to your friends, people that don't watch anything. One of the directors at work came and talked to me about how amazing she thought the D&D movie was because she heard I played D&D and she literally thought it was a board game.
Everybody does.
And was very everyone and was very confused when she was like, wait, someone runs it? Like there's someone telling a story? And I was like, yes, actually. And so I got to explain the whole concept and then gave her the Dork Tales YouTube and was like, well, I run the one that's Strixhaven, but there's tons of other ones. So if you look at them and see a cool picture of cool costumes you like, go watch that one and you can see what D&D actually looks like in play. So if Eunice, if you continued watching, hi. But otherwise, I was saying that, it's really like the charity events are the most fun time of the year, and it's so fun to it's so
the
cool seeing
most
the
shared time.
I'm sending out probably an email this week or
Oh yeah,
next
send
week.
an email out to your work people too. Like send invites
Yeah.
to the
if you
to the
can
thing.
make sure you can.
I actually
'cause
feel
some don't allow
I
that,
actually feel comfortable and my work is actually very supportive of my streaming and think it's kind of cool.
Good.
Some of them don't get it, but they think it's really cool.
Yeah.
Yay. And even if you like, if you have people in your life that do like to do one big charity thing a year, I know a lot of people like to do it like around Christmas or something, but hey, it's going to children's hospitals. So even
Yeah.
if you don't play games, but you have people that are like, you know, they want a charitable tax receipt, they want to make a donation to a good organization, send them our link. You know, even if it doesn't go towards something happening in a game, it's still good to have that money there. So
It really is.
if you
And this is going to be a particularly lean year, I have a feeling, too, because of all the rising costs. Last year, we were able to beat our previous year's goal because of one person who kept doing like really big donations. But I don't think that person has. I don't think that's going to happen this year. Basically, I think that super charitability has kind of been given.
It's far more important to us that you guys are safe and happy and healthy and have everything that you need, more so than us having big numbers on the board.
Yeah.
I mean, it's nice. Don't get me wrong.
It is
but
nice.
Like,
yeah.
Because this year, what do we get? Because like literally for Kai, I used my extra life dice set. So
Nice.
I do that for Fadia.
Mine are packed
But
so
we're
I
getting a
can't find
dice
them.
vault this year. Looks
yeah, it's a
pretty
dice vault.
cool.
It's pretty low. It's only 90, but you only have to raise $90 to get it.
Yeah.
Yes.
I have my. It might not show up because it's blue, but I have my extra life.
Yes, I have mine
Pretty
somewhere.
guy.
Yep, ditto.
But
So
yes,
those are the
yeah.
dice
So
that
so
betray me.
even if you can't pay money, because I know you guys are already wonderful, especially those of you watching live right now, you're all wonderful patrons. You already financially support Dork Tales.
You were
But
wonderful.
if you exactly, so if you wanted, if you can share it, just post us elsewhere, and honestly do that year round. Like just all of, like if you follow us, follow Dork Tales on Instagram. There's always a story that's being posted whenever we go live. So feel free to share your favorite ones and saying, hey, if you haven't checked this out, go check this out. A lot of people are caught up on Dimension 20 and caught up on the Adventure Zone and are looking for something else. And I'm pretty sure the last time Amy did the calculations, we have 8 times the amount of content that Critical Role does. It's
That's
something
right.
stupid like that.
Something
So,
ridiculous
yeah.
like that.
yeah. And so that might be the beauty is it's a bonus regardless, because none of them are as much of a time commitment. Because even
Mhm.
even if you go into Shards, like if you watch all of Shards, that's like committing to Critical Role, but every other game is a year and
It's
a
like
bit.
committing to an arc or a season, a campaign of Critical Role. We're about the
Exactly.
same. We're just over 100-ish, and like
100,
their
about 120 now.
episodes. Yeah, I think the max critical is like
Exactly.
140 for one of their
We're
campaigns.
gonna beat
so
that.
It's like,
We're gonna
well, we're
this-
gonna
the
beat
game-
it, but that's one campaign versus they have.
yeah, the game's gonna end
they
it.
have-
Everybody watch Arcos. Go watch Dreams of
Yeah.
Arcos if you're not already, because that game's great.
Yes.
They literally they weren't expecting
very
where it's
random.
going.
Also,
Yeah.
right now, especially, there's a lot of there's not a lot of new shows coming out because
There's
right.
going to
What
be
is this?
some
We
room in
keep
your
ending up in
schedule.
places where we're the only content for people. There's a pandemic, and now there's a writer strike. It's
Yeah.
like, God,
Like,
literally, like
so if
someone's
your
telling me
friends are looking
something.
for
I don't know.
to work, wanting to watch something, point them our way. There's some really interesting
Absolutely.
some shows that we would create.
It's
Yep.
true. It's true. Are we ready to roll?
I think we're ready to roll.
Oh, I'm gonna say one last thing though.
Yeah.
I must say it here because this is the first Patreon game I remembered it. I think I also mentioned it during Robin's game, but folks, I hope you're excited because we have an Alien game that's coming to Patreon, and will remain on Patreon until the writer strike is over because technically it's a owned property. But we have a non-owned property, like a non-IP, that we are going to be doing very soon. And my book literally just arrived today, and that is coming for the Halloween season, hopefully, whenever we record it, but releasing in the Halloween season. We're going to be going down south with a game of Old Gods of Appalachia. So I hope you enjoy, family. Now I guess it's time to go to the fate of the Furygale. Furygate?
Indeed.
Furygate.
The
Furygate. Furygate.
Well, Furygate. The
Furygate.
fate of the Furygate.
Fast in the Fury Gate.
Fast and the Furygate.
Furygate.
Apparently aliens are real. No, that's Allens. Allens are real. Allen!
No, I think I saw
Alan,
something on
Alan.
TikTok where like the U.S. said that aliens are real, and then everyone's like, whatever to that news.
No, but there's one
What other
guy.
issues we don't care about that right now.
Yeah, exactly.
One guy said that there's aliens, and everybody else is like, yeah, they're not. So we'll see.
Well,
We'll see.
it's usually something whenever there's a Cold War happening, aliens get proven real by the government. So
You know what? I could dissect that because that was my master's degree was in media during the Cold War. So, Christa, you
Nice.
nailed it. You actually, I didn't pay for my master's. I got scholarships, but like I was about to say, you just saved me a lot of money. You saved them a lot of money. Last thing, if you get your master's in something humanities or fine arts based, don't pay for it. Get them to pay for it, please.
Science too.
That's science, at least you can get a job afterward.
Post-secondary should be free.
Post-secondary should be free.
Next time on Politics with Dorks. Dorkly Politics.
They're gonna say
focus
we
in
don't
as
be in
DP. Yeah,
Just like with Arlynn.
exactly. Moving
DP.
forward.
Get Arlynn the DP.
I thought you were talking about being in Europe, and I was like, what?
No, I'm going to use spiritual weapon.
Why is
Form
Arlynn
of
in Europe?
wiener.
Oh my god. Dildo.
It is a fist. His magical weapon is a fist.
My magical weapon is a fist.
couldn't-
I could start using. Oh my god! I want to play a lewd game of D&D so bad. I just want to beat people with a giant dick.
Oh my
Because I'm
I think
mature.
I
What
have
video game was that?
there's
Saints Row, where you
Row.
could
Saints
fight
Row,
with
yeah.
giant dildo.
Saints Row.
Yeah.
Maybe not for.
there's
like,
a expand
Yeah,
someone
exactly.
did like a Kickstarter of like a lewd D&D stats and stuff for classes.
I backed that.
tracks.
What are you
I'll
talking
do
about? You know I backed
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
There's been
No,
books like
Yeah.
that since first edition.
I used to
Yeah, I
have
will
a
play a
copy of
lewd
the
D&D
like
game.
a lewd D&D game on our OnlyFans.
There you go. Once we finally
There we
start
go.
Only Dorks.
I finally okay.
Hmm.
My dad knew what OnlyFans was, but I was talking to my mom. And my mom had no idea what OnlyFans was, so I got that lovely joy of explaining to my mom what OnlyFans
Oh
was.
no.
Because she's heard people talk about making that joke about like, oh yeah, I make money on OnlyFans, and she's like, people don't make money there. I'm like, what are you talking about, mom? It's porn,
I mean, it's among other things.
among other
There is
things,
other
but
stuff,
it's
but yes,
mainly porn.
predominantly.
So I had to explain to my mother what OnlyFans was this week, so that was fun.
Can I get a sex work as real work?
Sex work is real
Sex
work.
work is real work.
Yep.
It's that's why it's not called a blow hobby.
On that note,
Oh, I'm so,
oh, I love you.
I was
Uh,
just it took me too long.
No, thank you for bringing. at
That's
least
why it's a
little bit of
job. It
innocence
took you
to
too
this
long.
game.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Okay, we're moving back into game, which is just
Alright.
as lewd, but in a different way. Let us return. Welcome back, everybody, after our break. And our Chaos crew is waiting on the. I was trying to think of a clever name of the LARP assholes, but those jerks. Ted and his buds.
The Ted
You guys
heads.
are waiting. The Ted heads. You are waiting where all of these colors are swirling around you. And there is something wild that this magic makes you feel. And there's an itch at the back of your brains for everyone but Cherith. An itch about wild magic. Wild magic. What do I know about wild magic? Robin.
I was
Wild.
gonna say before, like, I don't know if were there doors that we opened to come in here?
There was kind of like a big gate, and now it's sort of it's basically like, you know, when you walk like in a dump, like a regular earth dump.
Yes.
There's usually like kind of one main walkway through the middle that's quite open and wide, and then there's like sort of almost hallways between the giant piles of stuff that you can't see
Yeah.
over. That's kind of what you're in right now. And
Okay.
as you walk into the middle, you see that clearly you guys aren't the first to be here for duels, because there are a number of X's. There's like one line of X's and then another line of X's, and then the ground between them is like scarred and ripped up.
I think when, like, if we're first here, Nelloris will wait until she kind of hears people coming, and then I would like to shift into my fungal form.
Sure, roll me perception.
Okay.
Man, Nelloris, you were always a fun guy, but now you're really a fun guy.
8 for perception. So Nelloris might be a little slow. She's a little drunk.
Okay, so you don't notice that they're there until you hear the gates open, and they begin to walk towards you. And so Ted is human, and just has that like smug, like he looks like he should be wearing like a sweater tied around his shoulders, be holding a tennis racket.
He's a fucking Hampshire kind of
yeah.
For the weekend.
Is he James Spader?
exactly.
Is he James Spader in the 80s?
Absolutely, James Spader in the 80s, yes. And behind him are a couple of people that are... Some of them clearly look like they're trying to dress like him, but like that's not... There's one or two of them, there's 5 in total, and 1 or 2 of them do look like maybe they would normally dress this way, but the other ones clearly look like they've thrown something together to fit this vibe. And they sort of walk up. Can everyone make me insight checks, please?
Oh yeah.
Oh, you mean stab and boil?
Exactly.
Nat 20.
Nice.
Yes! 11.
Insight would be a 22.
Okay.
I'll write that down.
11,
Yeah, it's a 6.
6 from Telbron, a 12 from Kai, and a 14 from Arlynn. Perfect.
Guys, we're fantastic.
I'm a little drunk. It's fine.
It's fine.
It's
Right, I'm drunk.
So, Kai, you are,
Hey, Christa.
So, they're gonna walk in and, you're thinking, okay, which ones can you take? Have you, can you think anything about
Checking
them?
their power levels, like literally like under
much,
5.
yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
These guys ever seen a sit-up, let alone done one?
Exactly. They're like maybe level 2. But yeah, so they're all kind of putting on like a bit of a swagger and a bit of a, brave face, kind of holding themselves like hero types. Arlynn, you sort of are kind of doing a similar thing. You're kind of you've been practicing reading people and reading people's expressions, because you have historically not been good at that.
Whoa. How are you saying Arlynn is coded here?
Not even remotely. I don't know what you're talking about. And Telbron, you are... The lights are getting to you a little bit. There's a lot going on. And Nell, you're holding it together, but you're kind of just like you're like, okay, there's 5 things. Okay, yeah, got it. Just seeing if you remember any of them. You don't really.
No.
But Cherith, you notice that all of them, except for Ted, the other 4 of them all have like a little sweat on their brow. And at first you're like, oh, like, are these guys nervous? I mean, this is kind of a crazy place. Like, what's going on here? But then you start to realize they're also kind of flushed, and occasionally they'll like wobble a little bit, or like one will rub their stomach, and like one will kind of like do that kind of move in that like I have a headache kind of way.
Mm-hmm.
They all look a little under the weather.
Mm.
So Ted will step forward, looking all braggadocious, and be like, "Really, Rosie, you had to bring extra people, the so-called heroes of
Dude, shut the fuck up.
Strixhaven?"
You have people too.
Yeah, you have people. Shut up.
Fucking.
What are you wearing?
It's
you
not
look
my fault.
ridiculous.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry that people like
Nice sweater,
to follow
Jermaine. Knit
me.
that for you.
Why do they all look sick?
Oh, I'd feel sick if I was hanging out with this piece of shit.
I mean, fair.
Okay, this is you can't talk to me like this.
Well, you
Do I need to talk
the way you did.
Guys, hold on. I can slow down. Hey, asshole. Do you understand me now?
Okay, all right. I'm here for her. We have business. I don't know what you all are doing here.
Well, the LARP club, you're not supposed to real fight, dumbass. It's called live action role play.
Yeah, but it's supposed to be preparation for when we all go out there to be real heroes.
Think fast. I'm
and
gonna
if
throw
we're
my
not-
tankard at his head.
Roll attack.
That's gonna be... It's not a crit, but it's definitely a hit unless he casts shield or something. That's gonna be 20 unnatural. Just
Oh my god.
Oh no.
God.
Nell will at that point transform into her fungal form. She will activate that. Symbiotic entity,
Fantastic.
there we go.
I will allow everyone else to make some kind of surprise attack.
I won't. Can I?
sorry,
do this?
guys.
No, I don't
I-
even attack. I will.
I would like to
I will
cast
cast-
Fireball.
Go ahead.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, yes.
I was just gonna
Okay.
straight up murder people.
Well, can I? Right before Arlynn casts Fireball, I want to use thaumaturgy to make the sound of a dragon.
Ooh.
That's so good.
Ooh.
Very
That's
theatrical.
great.
Okay.
I probably should have like roll 20 open. Hey.
That might help. It might help.
Maybe.
I was like, man, this would be great if we had a map. And then I was like, oh, there probably is a map. There probably is a map. Yep.
Yep.
Feels like, I wonder how far away we are from them.
Oh
Ah,
god.
cool. Really bring my A game to game.
All right, let's go. Do we need? I don't think actually. You know, if Arlynn's cast a fireball, I don't think we need a map for them.
No, I think
Oh,
they're
this is
dead.
much more
I
fun.
think
Okay, so you guys are gonna
Can't see where they are on the map.
select.
They're not.
They're not on the map.
Oh, okay.
I also might need you to change your thing because this is way better. Oh my god, click mouse.
Change my thing.
Oops.
My
Oh, it did
range
work.
is
Wait, hang on, sorry.
150 feet. Damn, that's a really far spell.
Yeah, no kidding.
I'll get
Oh,
that
hang
spell
on.
sniper.
These
You
aren't,
could be
no, these
way.
aren't what I want.
just yeet.
Just, I'm sorry, guys. He said it's
Pause
prep for
here.
real life, and I'm like, yeet. If you can
Clearly
dodge
working
a, if
so
you can
well.
dodge a tankard, you
Yeah.
can dodge a fireball. Oh, looks like you can't dodge the tankard either.
Well.
Guess you're dodging neither. Bye.
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 So, you huck.
Can I change my attack?
No.
Not metagaming.
Sorry, Cherith, were you doing anything?
Absolutely not. Oh, sorry.
You're not. You were holding back. You're not doing anything.
I was gonna levitate for I wanted to cast levitate for dramatic effect.
Do it.
Love it.
Thank you.
I'm turning into all
uh,
sporty. So you see Nell suddenly get all like very mushroomy and dark and like black energies suddenly.
And then wind whips around
Yeah.
Cherith and
Yeah, we're just
Mingle
looking
with the
very good.
well, yeah, I'll use.
How
my-
big is the dragon? It's getting bigger.
wait.
Bryn, shush!
You spoiled it for everybody else.
Did I? Oh my god! Yes,
You haven't seen anything yet.
You haven't
I
seen
haven't
shit.
seen anything
It's
yet.
going to the
Oh,
GM
the map's
lair.
not up. Oh my god!
Bryn.
So, You
This is why I don't have the map
Kai.
open.
Kai
Yeah.
go says think fast. Hucks
Think
it.
fast!
This
Yeet!
thing honk. And as the fire begins to build in Arlynn's hand, and Nelloris turns dark and terrifying, and Cherith rises into the air with this swirl of mystical wind, and Telbron, a little bit of magic sort of comes out of his throat, and a rumble starts to echo. You throw your fireball, and Telbron's thaumaturgy of a roar of a dragon flies toward this fireball, comes at all of them. They've kind of reached down to try to help Ted up, and they all look at this fireball with fear of like, we're dead. But as it is about to hit them, it dissipates and seems to almost like fireworks get sucked into the walls and the floor in front of them. And they all kind of stand up, and Ted kind of scurries back behind all of them. And then one of them starts to look a little woozy and hits the ground. And then the other one the next person goes over and tries to look at them, but then crumples on top of them. And the other two, one of them starts to stumble backwards as if they're trying to get to the gate, and turns around and falls down. And the last one sort of stumbles back and sort of grabs, falls to their knees and kind of reaches out towards Ted and like grabs his ankle, and then collapses. And Ted is left there going, okay, the duel hadn't even started. He was supposed to be one-on-one. I don't know what you guys are doing, but this is cheating. This is cheating. And as he starts to walk his way back, the ground rumbles underneath him and splits, pushing him and kind of rolling him backwards out of the gate, as pieces of the ground begin to pull and form into a giant claw, and then another one, and then a head pulls up. And Nell, you recognize these because you study them. This, while made out of the discarded magic parts and pieces of ground, looks very much like a young copper dragon as it drags itself out of this break in the earth, and in the same voice that Telbron supplied it, screeches at you, and you feel the wind. Cherith gets pushed back a little bit as she's levitating, and you all feel the heat coming from this thing. And we can all roll initiative.
Yes, we can.
Yes.
Oh, I actually rolled decent. Wow.
Oh, okay. That's not
All right,
like
come
the
on.
worst in the world.
Oh, for fuck you.
Could have been better.
Is it a 3?
I like that.
With my dex bonus, it's a 3. That was a nat 1.
Oh no.
Is that a fucking dragon?
Wait. Did we do? I didn't call. No, that.
What happened?
What?
Yo, let's go!
Oh my god.
We're gonna fuck up this dragon.
Okay, Nell and Arlynn, who has the higher dex?
I
or
have a
choose who goes
+4.
first.
4. I have +3.
So unless you guys want to go in a different order, I'll put Nell and then Arlynn. And then Dragon. And then...
I assumed we were kind of close to the middle.
Yeah, you're kind of close to the, like, dueling spots. And then Kai. Okay. Beautiful. when does it use? Oh, that's confusing, but okay.
Its breath counts as an action, if that's what you're looking at.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to figure out. So it's either multi-attack or action.
Yeah, unless you have Hurt the Morse,
Okay.
which I believe you do.
I think I have like 3 of them, don't I?
I think you do. When you can use those
Okay.
to. Yep.
Cool. Well, let's start off big and use a Hurt the More to make a breath attack. And I guess I should have the map open too, eh? That would probably help to see where you all are.
We're behind you.
Like
Kelly.
everyone.
Exactly.
We support you, Dragon.
It's never good when you see the DM bring out the ruler.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, right?
Having a measuring contest, are we?
Exactly. And so he, this dragon of magic is going to show up. And I know it says copper dragon, but there was a fireball cast, so it's going to do fire damage instead of acid. And so each creature in that line must make a DC 14 dex save. And I rolled to see who I would attack, and I'm very sorry, Telbron, but can you make me a dex save?
Oh, is it a
Your
line?
dice hate me.
It's a line. Yeah, it's not a cone.
I thought it was a cone. I was
No.
like,
Oh.
Yeah,
oh.
it
Well,
does
that's a
have a cone
19.
attack. A 19? Nicely
Ooh.
done.
It's better. You're still gonna take
is
half,
matched
but
on a
like
successful. You're still gonna take half.
That's-
So that's gonna. It's not good. Actually, hang on. I might retcon this. One moment.
yeah, please. You have the power.
Yep. Okay. No, you know what? Instead, we're going to use its 30-foot cone because that does get everybody, and that's way more fun as a Hurt the More. So aside from Telbron, I'll let you use that roll because it was good. No retcon, only TPK.
Don't.
Can
I don't
get-
want to go on the floor again.
Yeah, can I get Constitution saves from everybody, please?
And that's
Quick
how
question,
season
Christa.
3 of Strixhaven was the last season with the TPK.
Episode 2,
Yeah.
TPK. Sorry. Yes, Robin?
So we're in Strixhaven,
Correct.
and so things probably aren't necessarily dying potentially for
Sure.
people.
Okay.
One of my abilities that I got at the last level is fungal. When a beast or humanoid that is small or medium dies within 10 feet of you, you can use your reaction to animate it. Can I flavor it if one of the guys that are passed out? Can I animate them?
That's very funny.
The mushrooms just kind of like pick him up and use them as a zombie.
Oh, that's very funny.
That makes it
Yes. Yes, because it will also have fun story implications. So yes, absolutely.
Great. All right. So that was like a reaction to to this happening, and now we could use that her reaction.
No, that's perfection. Absolutely, you can do that.
Zombie with 1 hit point. So like the dragon will hit it and it'll go back down to sleep, but like it's fun to do that.
Yeah, you might end up getting this thing killed if the dragon hits
Then you
it.
can raise it again.
But absolutely.
Then I can raise
Then
it
it's
again.
really dead.
Raise it for
Yeah.
real. Yeah.
Okay, so did anyone roll under
Arlynn.
a Yep. Kai, what did you get?
17.
Oh, yes, there you are.
I got a natural 20 for 23.
Oh, nice.
Oh. Perfect. Okay, so that means you got this thing breathes out what looks like fire, and you expect the burn, but all you feel is warm and like a little hot, like you walked into a greenhouse. However, you feel like a fatigue wave over you, but most of you are able to fight it off, except for Arlynn. Arlynn pushes herself way too hard all the time, so she's always on the brink of fatigue from studying, and it just overwhelms her a little bit. And so on a failed save, the creature can't use reactions, your speed is halved, and you can't make more than 1 attack in a turn. And you can either use an action or a bonus action, not both. So you can either do one action or a bonus action. You can't do both of them. And it will last for 1 minute. You're slowed.
I'm slowed.
You're slowed, yeah. But you can repeat the saving throw at the end of each turn. So the next turn, you'll only be able to take an action or a bonus action. And you can't use reactions for now.
The saving throw isn't the action. I just do it again to see if it keeps going, kind of thing. Okay.
Exactly. So at the end of your turn, you'll just roll to see.
Okay.
Beautiful. That's one hurt the more down. I really should use these to attack Caitlan, since I think most of them are from Chris. Although I should have used that one on Telbron, since I think one was from Jen.
Yep.
There's always one for me from Jen, I think.
Always. There's always one.
Always.
Perfect. Okay. Well, in that case, top of the order, Telbron.
Cool. Telbron is going to move away, like 10 feet away from the group, so it doesn't have an easy target.
Sure.
Gonna draw an Abyssal Sigil in the air and say an Abyssal, yeah, you can just die and hex it, then I'm gonna Eldritch Blast it twice.
Wow, beautiful. We love it. Do it.
We're all about that.
So that will be a 18 and a 25 to hit.
Those will both hit.
So I need D10s, and it has Hex, so I also need D6s.
Hell yeah.
So it's 11 Force, 8 Necrotic, and 3 Thunder for Genie's Wrath.
Cool. What's that all together? Because it's not
11,
immune to any of those.
18, 11, 8, 19, 22.
22. Beautiful. It takes these two Eldritch blasts into its side as small pieces. Something that looks like some kind of broken orb pops off of it. And it turns to you and screeches again. Next up is Nell.
Okay, so Nell sees that dragon. Thank you very much, Kelly, for Dazom. So those guys died kind of like around there-ish.
Okay.
Went to sleep. And then, I'm sorry, Nell is the summoner. Nell is going to look at the ground and say, yeah, well, I can do that too. And Nell's going to cast summon animals or conjure animals.
Hell yeah.
And she's a little tipsy, so she's not gonna think necessarily the
Summon
smartest.
whale.
She's going to summon 4 black bears.
Adorable. Most important, do they all have hats on?
Yes.
Okay.
Obviously.
Obviously.
One has a gentleman's hat. One has a like the spinny, the will.
Oh my god, yes! A beanie.
A beanie, thank you.
You get one hat.
Oh, grabbing hats?
We can just picture them in our heads as having hats.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Okay, and then I will have I'll roll initiative for them. They rolled higher initiative than me, depending on their decks. Let me just black bear 5e. What is their dex? Their dex is 0, so they're 14, so they go after Arlynn. And then the zombie goes immediately after. And Nelloris is kind of drunk, so she's gonna be like, attack, zombie. And the zombie is going to make an attack at the dragon. Hold on, let me look up zombie stats. I do this to myself.
Hang on, I think I've got it here too.
So many stats.
So many stats. So many
Zombies
stats.
have 20
Slam
or 1 hit
attack.
point.
Yep.
Oh, yes. +3 to hit, and it's a 1d6 plus 1.
That's a 6 to hit, so he's gonna whiff.
Beautiful.
Hold on. I'm still getting a hang of this. And that's Nelloris' turn.
Perfect. So this thing is just covered in like mushrooms and stuff that have kind of grown up
Yeah,
around
and she'll
it.
start to advance kind of towards the dragon as well. So she will start to go towards it. 'Cause she's
Yeah,
drunk,
this
and
thing
she's like, I got this.
It's like someone's playing co-op, and they're just like
Yeah.
all over the place.
Mhm.
Beautiful. Next up is Arlynn.
So, what am I allowed to? Can I cast a spell at it?
Yeah, go for it.
I'll use I'll use chromatic orb. Let's do that. Oh my god, bunch of buttons. Boop boop boop. Oh, it's a +7 to hit. Yeah. 19.
19. That will hit.
Ooh. And we will do lightning damage.
Go for it.
Thinks carefully. 20. I think that's all I get, and then I have to do a saving throw, right?
For you? For what? Oh, I do a saving throw?
No, I do, because I have the slow condition. To become unslow, maybe.
Yeah, she does a saving throw. Arlynn does a saving throw at the end of her turn.
Right, yes, correct. Sorry, how much damage did you do?
20.
20.
Black bears are
Perfect.
large, right?
Medium. They
yeah.
are medium.
Okay.
Do we want the map up right now?
I think it is, isn't it?
The map
It is up.
It is.
I don't know. Oh, it is. Man, my stream was so delayed. Cool. Way more justified in not knowing the map was up earlier.
So you cast this orb of lightning, and it's this like big, it's just full Kamehameha. And this ball of lightning hits it right in its core and sort of shocks through it. And you see the lightning go through it into its claws into the ground and almost reverts back to you. And so through the ground, you see this lightning bolt of these different colors shoot back and hit into your feet and shoot up you. And you feel energized, and any spent spell slots have been returned.
Oh, cool. Thanks.
There might be some wild magic going on in here. And I've been rolling to see if anyone triggered it. And I was like, if I roll a 1, it will trigger. And of course I rolled a 1 for Arlynn.
Yay! Magic.
And not all of these are good, but you happen to get a good one.
Of course I did.
Fantastic. That's Arlynn's turn. Bear time.
Wait, saving throw.
Oh, saving
There
throw.
we
Roll your
go.
saving throw.
I
and then
gave
bear
the
time.
bears the best I could.
So-
Oh my
The,
god.
thing, the thing that was posted says it's a wisdom saving throw, but originally I rolled a
gosh.
dex saving throw. Was that
It
not
was
right?
a con save. It was a con save.
Con
It's a
save.
con save.
Is that what I rolled? That seems very
Yes.
possible. Okay, is that what I roll again?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
It's okay. You
I
rolled
just
so
pulled up-
bad that it doesn't matter which one you picked.
Oh, I got a 6. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Still
Yeah.
continues.
Oh,
to
you got
not
another
matter.
6?
Okay. No, I think I got 7 before. In my...
Oh, there you go.
Okay, so Christa
Yes.
does a 14 hit the dragon from bears.
No.
Okay, does a 16 hit.
No.
Okay.
Almost there.
Yeah, it's fine. Then the rest, then I rolled the lowest after that would be an 18 plus 4, so 22.
So you're
Beautiful.
making 3 attacks per bear, right?
2 attacks per bear.
Nope, 3.
1 bite, 1
2.
claws.
Oh, no, you're right. You're right. My bad.
Yes.
I was hopeful.
Oh, it's
for the
plus
bears.
4. So 17. Sorry, does a 17 hit?
17 hits, yes.
Okay. Okay, so they each hit 1. And then 1 got a crit on its bite attack because I rolled a natural 20.
Spectacular.
Okay, so that was bite, crit bite, then 2 claws hit. So,
Isn't it fun playing summoners?
yeah, 3d6.
So you put all the hats on them.
Exactly.
Oh,
It's very good.
Okay,
job.
so so each bear will hit with 1 attack basically.
Okay.
They will all kind of go around the dragon. So the bite attacks will be a total of 14
Okay.
for bite, and then I have to roll my d4s. So it's all right then. Oh wow, 12 plus 16 slashing for the claws from the other 2 bears.
Amazing. The bears absolutely rip into this thing and are tearing chunks off of it, and it screams in presumable pain, but who knows if this thing's actually alive or not, so it yells. And it is its turn, and it's pissed at these bears. So it is going to take a bite and 2
bears.
claws, 1 at each bear. So 7. So bear. I use this touch screen too often. I went to like touch my monitor and like do the zoom. I was like, that's incorrect. That's not gonna do anything. Okay, so it's gonna go after the one in the general's cap.
It's a JoJo hat.
It's the JoJo hat.
Oh, it's a JoJo hat. Is that a JoJo reference? I don't know.
It's a JoJo reference. Bear, bear.
It's fucking JoJo.
It's gonna go after JoJo.
No.
And that's a nat 1.
Damn straight.
Wow. Can JoJo bear make an opportunity
Yes,
attack?
make an attack of opportunity. Absolutely.
Wait.
Oh,
Robin?
that's a 5. Yes.
Oh, this is your fault because you didn't aura.
Go. Yeah, no.
I will allow you to re-roll with Ara Ara.
Aura.
That's still the same. It's
You should have
Yeah,
rerolled with the
clearly.
ara.
Yeah.
Ara. That was a nat 1, so you know I'm glad. So we just totally whiff on both counts. It's great.
Okay,
Just-
so it doesn't manage to bite, but it does take the bear's hat, and it fully upsets it and spends its entire turn getting the hat back instead of actually attacking, and puts it back on its head.
No.
But its 2 claw attacks will be on Santa and Hatless Bear. People listening to this in audio medium are gonna be real confused. Jojo Bear, Santa Bear, Hatless
Yeah.
Bear, and Indiana Bear.
Yeah.
Bear Deanna Jones? Sure.
I only got so many hats
Um,
immediately available.
See, it
No,
looked
they're
like
perfect. I
Smokey
love
to
them
me.
so
Like
much.
it looks like Smokey, the bear hat.
Yes.
Only you can prevent dragon fire.
Oh.
Only you
Uh,
can prevent dragon
Oh, wait.
fire.
No, D6s are that. So so the one will take 12. Santa will take 12.
Okay.
5, 11, 15. And Hatless Bear will take 15.
Okay, we're still good. We're still good.
Ho ho ho, would you look at that?
Yeah.
Fantastic. In that case, next is Cherith.
Hello. All right.
Hello.
I'm going to try. Well, I'm going to move actually. First off, I'm going to move just a little bit away from everybody else. Boink. So we're not quite so grouped up, and maybe a little bit forward. Right there. Okay. In any case, I guess I'm going to float there, and I would like to cast Dissonant Whispers. I want to try it.
Do it.
So it's a wisdom saving throw for you,
Okay.
Mr. Dragon.
Oh, that's a 13.
Oh, it was a 14 actually. So, then it is psychic damage though, so
This thing is not immune to psychic.
not immune to psychic. All right. I
Nope.
would do. Oops, that's not a D12. Where am I? Oh my god, it's 3D6 of psychic damage, and that could have been better. That is, oh my gosh, I can't do math. 10. That's 10. And it must immediately use its reaction if available to move as far as its speed allows away from me. It doesn't move into obvious dangerous ground, such as a fire or a pit.
I will just roll my 4 opportunity. Well, no, 1 bear already took its opportunity attack, so 3 will roll their
Yeah,
opportunity.
you gotta
And
use your
that's
bare
alright,
necessities.
one.
And the zombie.
Oh, and my zombie, yes. Yes.
Opportunity attacks are the bare necessities.
Yeah. Only one of those hit. Well, only one of the bears hit. I rolled a 4, an 11, a 10 on the other die. Oof.
Okay,
But the
roll
15
the
plus
damage for
4.
that one.
Yeah, it's a bitey bite, so D6. 5 points from one of the burrs.
Okay. And so it will. Oh, and did the zombie attack?
He missed. He missed as
Okay,
well.
yeah.
It did not go well.
Gotcha. All right. This thing is going to, with a puff of magical, almost fairy dust, this thing takes to the air,
Ooh.
and flies its full 80-foot speed,
Holy crap.
all the way to where. Well, it's not gonna be a full 80 feet away because the map's not that big. Oh god, this is so hard with my stupid mouse died, and so I'm trying to do this with a touchpad and long nails. It's the worst. It is going to fly quite a ways away. Wonderful. That is the end. Are you doing anything else, Cherith?
Yeah, I'd like to use my bonus action to give a bardic inspiration to Kai.
What is your
Yeah.
bardic inspiration?
Fucking get him.
Yeah, probably something that Kyle would respond favorably to. So
Maybe
yeah,
if you
something
hit this
like-
dragon, we can do a collab. I can give
Think
you more
Think
exposure.
about the gram. Do it for the gram.
I love my grandma.
Kind of a thing.
Yes.
And so you get to add a D8 to your whatever roll. I think it's do it for 10 minutes. I don't know. I don't
Sick.
have it up.
Nice.
I think
Bet.
that's usually what it is.
I think so.
All right, Kai, it's your turn.
Do it for the gram. I'm gonna. You know what time it is? It's time to use guiding bolt out of my eyes at third level.
Okay.
Yes.
Has it got that much of a range?
Guiding bolt has a range of 120 feet.
Yeah.
Okay, that's gonna be a 7, which turns into a not great. So hold on, that's gonna
Got
be.
the bardic.
I know, I'm checking something first. So that's gonna be. So that's 13. Add the bardic. 13 turns into 18.
Holy schmoly. Yeah, that hit.
Okay, so that's gonna be. God, really? Okay. Okay, so. 6. 5. 3. Okay, I'm spending empowering. I'm spending spell points to re-roll my 1s and 2s. I think I can roll 1s and 2s again, or is it just 1s?
1s and 2 sounds right.
I think it's 1s and 2s. I'm just gonna double check so I'm not cheating, because I don't use empowering spell that much. To roll. Oh, number of damage dice equal to my charisma. All right, cool. I'm gonna re-roll. Of course, that's still a 1. Okay, that's a 2. Okay, 1, 2. Sorry, just double checking that. 46. 1. All right. Well, you know. Okay, so it is going to take. What is that? 3, 6, 12, 13. It's only going to take 18 points of damage. Radiant.
Only.
But
And
the
doesn't
next
the next attack, yeah.
has advantage. Yeah. So yeah. That could have been better.
Uh,
I don't have any bonus action spells that are good.
Wonderful.
All right, you're all up.
Yeah, do you want to do anything else?
I don't have any bonus action things I can do right now, so I'm gonna be like, "Come back here, you pussy!"
Fantastic.
I'll move close. Well, I guess he's gone now, so. Okay, yeah, it's all you.
Okay. Nope. So it is going to. What was it's the thing that made it run away, Caitlan? Is that just for the turn and then it can come back?
Yeah, it can come back.
Scared of you?
I was
Okay.
I was just reading that. Yeah, it could come back. It's not fear.
Got it. Okay.
It's like surprise. It's like, holy crap, what was that? Oh, and she does use her spells with her flute, actually. So
Oh, adorable.
she would do like a dog whistle thing you could only hear, and it's kind of discordant.
Is going to fly over. Just debating how I can get the most people here. Don't mind me.
I totally didn't see what that was just a minute ago.
Okay, I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna fly go here, and we're gonna shoot a line that I'm gonna argue can get Kai and these 3 bears. If anyone wants to fight me on it, I will take it, but it means it will hit Arlynn instead.
No, I'll take it. Bring it, bitch.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, it's cool. I'm not gonna fight you.
In
can I
that
say?
What do I need
case,
to roll?
I am using another hurt the more because I failed to refresh the breath weapon.
Oh, that's
So
a
I'm-
3.
What's my save? Is it what kind of save is it?
A
kind of save?
dexterity.
Oh, bears.
It's not. It's actually not going to hit you. No, it's
no, but
only
the
a
bears have to roll
5.
for the bays.
Oh, the bears have to roll. Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh boy, all bears fail. I didn't roll lower than 11, so thank you. Yeah,
Do we-
the bears are.
We don't know what the DC is, so.
The DC is 14.
Nope, I can only get a 13 max even with one of my things, so I'm gonna fail.
Okie dokie. So that's going to be 4 plus 3, 7, 11, 13, 19.
Oh, all bears are. Those 3 bears are
25.
gone. Jojo bears, the only one
7.
left.
Oh, the
30.
last one standing.
33 acid damage. Or half on a success.
Holy
Bears. 3 bears are dead.
And actually, sorry, that's also using the last hurt the more that I have as well, because I'm doing 1 to let it act at the top of the round, and then 1 to renew its breath weapon. So I am out of hurt the mores. Telbron. So this thing flies away, kind of does a big like flying arc as it gets hit by the guiding bolt, and it looks back at you, and it like the magic that is folding its wings as it starts to fly back, you can see is like falling apart, and its wings are like crooked, and it kind of skids to a halt in front of this bear before shooting this line of acid out that goes all over the bears. Did you say taking all of them out?
All but 1.
All but 1. And hitting Kai. And then it is Telbron's turn. You have advantage if you're going to attack it.
Yeah, well, that's rather rude. So Telbron's gonna walk 15 feet onto the X. So it's supposed to stand on the X's and kill things, right? And he's gonna Eldritch Blast it 2 more times.
Beautiful.
So with advantage, the first one is 17.
That'll do it.
Thank God, thank you for advantage, because that would have been a botch otherwise.
That's what I'm here for, man.
And that's a nat 20 for the other one.
Damn straight it is.
Get him!
X gonna give it to you.
Get it.
Fuck waiting to get it on your own.
Type. Okay.
You're the new CEO of
Bears and
X.com.
hats, and Paul isn't here.
I have a
That's
counter
true.
on my sheet because I don't want to get late. I don't want to math that much. Let me see.
What is that, 4d10? Is that
Love
4d10
dice.
for you?
3d10 plus another 2d6 on one of the hexes because I crit on it too.
Why is it only 3d10?
I only
Because you
crit on
only
one.
hit on one.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's right. It's separate
Yeah.
beams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
So that's 3, 4, 2. That's 32 damage total.
Oh, Boise. I'm gonna tell you a secret. It had 4 hit points left.
So,
Ah,
29
So-
points of
Telbron-
gravy.
Rocked.
Go.
yeah, so Telbron takes both his blasts in one hand, merges it into one, and just blasts one giant beam with lightning surrounding it.
And
Kamehame style.
Yeah.
absolutely. And the hex energy that is in this ripples throughout it as this beam shoots through its chest, and it absorbs it and slowly fills with this brilliant light, this brilliant purple, and like the sea, like the sky over the ocean just before a storm, in this like dark purples and blues, and then explodes outwards in what almost looks like a sea of stars.
Wow.
Ted comes running back in. He's like, I don't know what the hell that is, but I don't know what you guys did, but I'm telling, and runs.
I'm
leaving
gonna
all of his
cast
friends
Fireball
behind.
at him again.
Oh my god. Arlynn, don't murder people. Can I try and cast well, no, that's counterspell. It's like dispel magic won't work, but
Yeah. I don't have
You can try to
that.
cast
Just
it.
dispel Arlynn. Just
Arlynn.
You can
bonk Arlynn
you
upside
can
the head.
roll a contested deck save to try and tackle Arlynn. How about
there we
that?
go. I'll take
I
that.
will have the
Ah.
bear tackle you. Can I
Oh my
get
God,
him with
yes.
You're the
advantage?
last bear
Can
standing.
I roll with advantage from JoJo
Absolutely.
Bear?
Bears give
That's
good odds.
a 19 to tackle Arlynn.
The dirty 20.
Oh, my God.
You thought it was
In
the
that
bear,
case-
but it was her, Arlynn.
Oh
you
my God.
do this like cheerleading like vault move over top of this bear that's running at you, but I will make you roll with disadvantage on your fireball.
You don't roll for
go
fireball.
Roll for Fireball.
Oh, you
Fireball's
don't?
deck save.
I will give him advantage then on his.
Perfect. Don't just absolutely murder a student, Arlynn.
Okay, so I rolled an 18 and a 19. So I'm gonna say that he passes.
He takes half damage.
What's half your damage on a fireball?
A lot.
That's a lot, dice.
Half of 8d6.
Oh, no.
Good lord.
Yeah.
Half of 21.
Okay.
Or 10.
Half of
10.
21?
Or
Okay.
10.
Okay. They're a little stronger. He's not totally dead.
That's
Yeah, you better run.
Yeah,
Arlynn,
it like
what?
lights the whole back up of it, and it's like this guy's runs away kind of screaming. Is your Nell, is your mushroom zombie still standing?
Yep.
Okay.
Guy's a bitch.
Yeah, a little bit.
Well, that counts as
Look
that
at- I
counts
can
as
make
killing a
him
real
dance.
dragon, right?
Well,
That counts, right?
It
I
counts.
think so. But what about his lackeys? She's gonna run over to where they were like in a pile. Not that one that's dancing.
Look,
though.
he's dancing.
Um,
Hey,
Where his backup like flumped into a
Yeah.
pile.
Nell, make him
There,
do
there's
like,
like two that are kind of flopped, and then another
make
one.
him do like a
little
bunch of
further away.
shoulder dancing,
Oh. Yeah, I'll make him do some shoulder dancing.
and then like a clap in the middle of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, move his arms like that.
Really good.
Kai's wearing the right
I've
jacket.
seen that before.
Yeah.
Right?
You kind of
That's
let
very-
in your
it's-
jacket real quick.
No, it's gonna be covered in
Alright.
mushrooms then.
Is that a bad thing? You used to not object to that.
What?
Cherith,
just
Cherith,
like
do you want to
mushroom
roll me
stance.
a medicine check?
Sure, yeah.
No,
Let's see
that's
what's up
Nell.
with them.
Yeah, Nell likes
Well,
mushroom
actually, I'm gonna
stance.
use my other one.
Yeah.
Actually,
Whoop.
Cherith, you can
Yeah.
make me either you can use whatever you rolled, but either a medicine or an arcana check.
Ooh, I don't think I'm good at either of them.
Okay.
No, they're
Nell
they're
has spare
exactly
the
the same. That's
dying.
okay. That's
There you
a
go.
She'll go
17.
in, boof, boof, boof. Spare the
Okay.
dying just in case.
Are you
Ooh, yeah,
so I
sure.
guess the question is in what you are looking for to check on him, are you checking on like does he have a pulse, is he alive, or are you trying to like actually be like, okay, what is going on here?
It was more what is going on here.
Okay.
Why did they
and
look
so-
so sick and then they just like keeled over?
Okay. What was your roll?
17.
Oh.
You we have a sort of dirty close up on Cherith as she's like examining this guy, and behind him we just see
I've gave the zombie my jacket for this.
perfect. It has a big then it starts doing Backstreet's Back, because those are the jackets they wore in
Alright.
that music video. Anyway, 90s lore. So Cherith is down, you're looking, and you sort of, you can like sense air movements and stuff, right? You have a bit of an intuition on that. There is something when you walk in to a room that has been sealed shut for a very long time, and you open it and the air feels dead. That's the breath that
Ugh.
this guy is breathing out, basically. It has this sense of it's been drained. He is alive and chest is beating, but his breath is shallow and has this almost scent to it of lifelessness. Not death, but lifelessness.
I'm gonna back up. I don't like it.
No? What's the matter?
Are they
Do you
alright?
know? Do you know this? It's got like it's like a circulating stale air or something. Do you know this Ted guy? Do you know these guys?
No, they're just a bunch of assholes.
Well, clearly, but there's something seriously wrong with them. Do you think this might be? Do you think this might be that flu they were talking about?
Oh, maybe.
Oh no.
I'm sleepy.
This looks-
Oh, I'm heavily injured.
Oh, are you? Oh, here. And Nelloris will go up and cast Cure Wounds at a
Oh,
second
thanks.
level on you.
Oh, did
Wait,
it
we're
hit
gonna
your
have to carry all
jacket?
these to the medical wing, huh?
My jacket's magic.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Your
you allowed me
shirt,
to have.
however, is like
Oh yeah,
dripping
my
to
shirt's
you.
my shirt's as messed up as the actual shirt is.
Now we'll go and just give you're like a chest a nice touch and 13
Oh,
hit
nice,
points
thanks.
for you, sir.
I
You're
appreciate that.
welcome.
Are you hurt?
Of course. No, not at all. I still have I feel even better than I usually do. And also the temporary HP. My bear is. Oh, my 3 of them are okay. This one will stay around for an hour.
Oh, nice. I like that hat. Hey, Telbron.
This one was
Right?
dancing with me.
Yeah?
Hey, I'm gonna walk up to Telbron and kind of lean in and be like, "Good shot." Of course, you know what this means, right?
What?
I survived your Eldritch Blast and a dragon didn't. I'm tougher than a fucking dragon.
Good.
Oh
Eagle was
my
big enough. Oh, I didn't really. Oh, you can have that one.
Yeah, fuck yeah, I can. That was a good hit. Oh. Where's my tankard?
Would any of you like to roll
Got it.
an intelligence save? Or not save, an intelligence check? An intelligence check? Just intelligence.
Just
You can add history if you
intelligence.
have it, but just intelligence.
Oh, I can add
I'll do
history?
history.
Yo, I
Ooh,
can add
dirty
history.
20.
I have +7 to history.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
plus
Dirty
zero.
20 for history.
It's gonna be
Okay.
a 14.
Oh, that's
God damn it,
amazing.
Telbron with the +1.
That's hilarious and never change.
You know what? You know what?
What did you
Fuck
get, Brandon?
you. Chosen by the gods.
Oh my god.
That's
I think
that's
you've
gonna
done
be
that like twice now, at least.
20.
So this is actually incredibly appropriate. The four of you, everyone but Cherith, looks at each other and remembers, oh right, the last time we did something dumb in part of the campus, somewhere we weren't supposed to be. Something really bad happened. Someone got in trouble. Who was it? It was back in first year.
Oh, I know who it
But
was.
somebody got really in trouble.
It was
So-
Grayson.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Are we friends with Grayson? I don't remember.
No, but he
that
got in
recently,
trouble because he
but-
was there, right? Because he tried to get us to sneak into that place.
Yeah, but then you got in trouble for punching a door about laughter too, if I'm right.
Oh yeah, because some guy was picking on somebody or something, and I just
Who was it?
I don't
don't
know.
remember.
It doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't matter who's getting picked on. You always got to step in, you know? Bullies
So
suck.
we should
That's good
leave
enough.
now. And I'm gonna cast my genie song to levitate off the ground and start flying. We should probably.
Nella's gonna jump on the bear and ride the bear because the bear's here for an hour. She'll-
Arlynn's gonna jump on Kai's back.
I didn't
Alright.
dispel my levitate, so I
Is
guess I
what?
just
You did
like
not.
sit down and
Yeah.
step a little
Where
bit
are you
longer on
jumping?
it.
I heard Kai's dick.
What?
I know my back.
Oh,
Well,
it's
you
right.
can hear whatever you choose to hear.
I'm gonna make a strength save.
I
I don't think my dick can
like a
handle the whole
baby
way,
monkey,
but my
just-
back can.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
The zombie, the mushrooms kind of look. The guy's eyes are closed, but it like looks up at you. I got my glasses. And it just kind of goes.
Telbron's gonna fly back down, grab his jacket, and leave.
You're gonna want to
Now
watch
we'll
that.
drop the zombie.
Okay.
The mushrooms will release him.
The mushrooms kind of like almost as if spores on the wind kind of catch back up to you and join with the ones that are in your mind. And can you roll me a nature check?
You can
Ooh,
paint
I
with all the
can.
spores on the wind.
That's
Oh,
an
no.
18.
Beautiful. These spores aren't they're not Shay, so they don't like talk to you, but you have a
Yeah.
connection to
Mhm.
to mycelium.
Yeah.
And they kind of almost you get this feeling from them almost of like shaking something off, like mushrooms feed off of dead things, right? Like
Oh.
that's what
Mhm.
they do. They recycle death into life. Whatever was on this guy and that they were like feeling, because they're used to be like they're designed to be attached to a dead body.
Yeah.
Whatever it was they were attached to was giving them nothing. And they were not able to pull anything off of this guy.
Huh.
And as I guess 3 of you fly away and Kai runs out with Arlynn.
Well, no, Nell's on the bear. Nell is riding.
Oh,
the
right,
bear.
Nell's
She
on the
doesn't- She's
bear,
not
sorry.
flying. She can fly, but she's not this time. She's choosing
Okay.
not to fly.
Beautiful. You guys will run out of here. Are you leaving the other 4 here?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll send
Yeah,
someone.
we'll be
Was
fine.
Rosie with us? Though?
Someone,
Or did
someone,
she run away?
someone's
gonna say-
coming. Ted's coming back.
we cut back as Rosie like pops her head out from behind something and is like, guys,
Guys.
and that's where we'll end our game.
Oh my
Oh, no.
goodness, we're terrible people. I love it so
No, we're
much.
not. We beat up a bully and then a dragon. We're the
and
heroes
then
of our
didn't check
story.
on
Dragon.
our friend is okay.
Well, we're also drunk.
Bye.
Also,
Yeah.
why didn't she help us fight the dragon?
Because she's scared.
To be fair, it was 2 rounds,
Yeah.
Yeah, the bears
and
didn't
she
even go again.
specifically fake fights. So what she
Yes.
said, she doesn't real fight.
I'm sorry that I provoked that shit. I'm sorry.
That
That
was
was-
great.
That was good.
Okay, so
Fantastic.
because we haven't been doing like how to run sessions for this, I just want to tell you guys what this game was supposed to be.
Please, because
So-
it's
amazing. I can't wait.
So you are okay, so you're at the reception. There are reception activities. So you guys all kind of had ideas of like what you wanted to do and what you wanted to get up to, but you can roll for reception activities of catching up, join the committee, bar games, eating everything, perfect opportunity.
for what? Snogging?
The student has a crush on or a rivalry
Hey,
with
I was
another
right.
student. They ask the character for help talking to or pranking this student. So someone comes up and says, "Hey, I have a crush on this person. Can you help me, like, wingman for me?" Or, "This guy's an asshole. Can you help me prank them?"
Huh.
And then an option for drama, which is good. Yes, Bryn?
Can I do beach?
You Yes, absolutely. And then we did do the rumor mill. So of the things that you guys all heard, some of those are true, some of them are false. But you heard them. And then the masquerade committee, which you guys signed up for kind of forcefully. I forced you guys to. Then the snack sampling was. All these dishes include magical ingredients meant to give the dishes a little extra flair. The first time a creature samples any of these dishes, it must succeed on a deception check to avoid making an alarmed face, coughing loudly, or having another potentially embarrassing reaction. That's it. It doesn't say like one per thing, and then it has all the different foods that you can have. And then you see the guy getting dragged out. And then the challenge is supposed to happen. So you're supposed to have rivals. None of you really have rivals because I don't like playing bad guys unless they are nameless, or named Ted apparently. But so they're supposed to come and like challenge you, and they tell you it's either because they think you're dangerous, that like you're the ones causing all of these problems. Classic blame the hero for all the bad stuff happening. But I was like, I don't want to like.
We did actually light Ted on fire.
You did actually. Well, so here's the thing.
Not we.
Not
Not
we.
We.
Arlynn
might have a
specifically
rival
targeted
now.
Ted
You
twice.
might. I think I need to bring Ted as a rival now. Also, a love polygon. The rival blames a character for a relationship disappointment. So I was like, I could make Mac a bad guy, but I like Mac too much, and I'm not going to make him a bad guy.
Yeah, Mac's too nice.
I know I love Mac. Although he is sketchy, and we did say that he was the BBEG in like year 2, but then we kind of dropped that. A mage tower. I was gonna make it the guys that lost the mage tower, but then I was like, I don't remember who any of them are, so we're just
And
gonna.
we were too impressive.
Exactly, they were nothing.
Yeah.
And then so special, the rival can't stand the characters. Now it's time to take them down a notch. And then there's this whole thing about this like duel challenge, and you're supposed to show up and like do a duel, and like you're supposed to stand on the X's and like shoot magic at one another. And I'm like, you guys wouldn't do that. Like, it just seems so weird to me. Of like, I mean,
I wouldn't
Kai
do
might,
that.
Arlynn would, but like,
But you
Kai
just
would maybe
cast
punch
fireball.
somebody.
Yeah, you would cast fireball. You
Apparently,
It suddenly became 1 versus 5, and Arlynn took everyone out.
exactly,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, it's just like
Yeah, anyway, so then you're supposed to go to this place.
yeah.
And then you're supposed to do this thing. And then I was going yeah, there's like a bunch of there's like wild magic happening. There's like magic protections. I was like, that's no fun. We've dealt with protection things at this school. I don't want to do it anymore. And there are supposedly secret areas, but they only get you dust of sneezing and choking, which is funny, but I don't know. You guys can find that somewhere else. But then the thing that was supposed to happen was helmed horrors are supposed to show up because of the wild magic. But then, and so I had those prepped, and I told Kelly, I was like, "Can you get me a couple of like statues or like things with armor on?"
I had helmed
have
horrors
those
there for you.
ready. Exactly, but then we had the
Arlynn
fake
cast fireball.
It was the fireball followed by Traz saying, "I'm gonna make a dragon noise." Oh fuck! Now there's gotta be a dragon.
Well, that's awesome.
So thank you guys so much for that.
That was great.
That was great.
That was a great pivot and a ton of fun because it's always
Because
fun
it
to
makes
play
the
a
game
dragon.
better. Like you should always use these as road maps and then go off-roading when needed. And you did a great job.
Yeah, when
Thank
it
you.
the moment strikes you and it's like, yeah, that makes a ton more sense. That's best. It's like a good jumping off point.
Yeah, exactly. It's so much better to just like go with what your people give you, right?
So is it
And,
like a
like-
warehouse? That means like it's a house that turns into a monster on the full moon? It is now!
It is now. and honestly, this is my problem is that like I always mean to like write these things down. I'm like, oh, I'll watch the episode again before next week. And then I always forget or life
You're too
happens or
busy.
whatever. And so then I'm like,
Yeah.
fuck, what did I say? Shit. And honestly, I message
Yeah.
Traz and Random a lot to be like, what did I say? What did I do? What species did I say that guy was? Thank you guys so much for going along with all of this craziness. Thank you to everybody in the chat. Hi guys. We will have to send the shots of the bears and hats to Policino, otherwise he'll be very upset that he was left out of bears. Yes, bears and hats, very important to him. So Kelly, any announcements?
Extra Life's coming. Fandelver's ad is going to be going up real soon, so you all are going to see that. It looks great. I think that everybody has had a chance to take a look at it because it's been shared among all the Dorktales team, and I think it looks pretty
The
good.
art is beautiful.
Yeah, it's
It
cute,
looks
cute. It's
good,
gonna
so
be
good.
It's so good. And then we're also we're going to be exhausted because we're also going to be doing whatchamacallit, Planescape. We're gonna be doing Planescape, so we gotta get that figured out as well. And but that's all I have aside from the thank yous. So yeah.
Does anyone else have anything they need to plug? I don't think so.
Not on stream.
Giggity.
No.
Giggity. I killed her. I killed her.
She did.
Oh no!
Again.
Ladies and gentledems.
Later. Good night.
Okay. All right. Hey, big thank you to all of our patrons
Do your outro.
over on patreon.com/dorktales, where you can watch 3 months in advance, folks. That is a fantastic deal. You also get an additional 5, 6, 7, who knows how many games a month, a ton, at least 5, sometimes 6, as well as access to behind the scenes podcasts like the one that dropped today, which is a behind the scenes podcast for our Alien Destroyer of Worlds. It's our session 0, where you get to hear about the game, listen to us prep. You'll also get behind the scenes interviews with other cast members, and at the higher tiers, like modules, which I'm going to start posting this month. So the Strixhaven modules that we ran for the summer specials will be posted over the next month and a bit. So that's great.
They're so
A big
good,
thank you.
guys. Go play them.
Do them.
Yes.
Please tell me how they go. I really am curious. And tag me in the Discord. Join the Discord if you're not already on the Discord, because it's free. Do it. A big thank you to all of our patrons who are making this possible and who keep the stream going and the roof over my head. I really do appreciate it. Speaking of which, let's thank our divine producer, my mom. Hey, Mom, how's it going? Our demonic producer, Precarious. Hey, Precarious, how's it going? Our wizards of the Patreon, Tammy the Forever Cleric, the Ink Goblin, and Eddie Isaacs. And our High Council of the Patreon, which consists of Terran, Buddy, Amberthist, Cubby Gummy, Raven with Baubles, Karasha Urquhart, Chef Aladeth, Larouk, Sorcerer Sanguine, Mike Baxter, Caitlan Whitebeard, and Jade the Maker of Monsters. Actually, Jade the Maker of Monsters is back on the as of today, is back on the World Builder tier. So let me etiquette that and just go, hey, Jade, thank you so much. We'll talk about what else you're designing after Rotranon. I have no idea. We'll have to figure that out. But thank you so much for all of your support, everybody. Love you big much.
As the last, if you're on the Patreon or even if you're watching this live, go watch Demon, because I need to talk to people about how off the rails it got. And I just want to talk to people about it.
Demon episode 2 will probably be dropping this week. So
yeah.
Yes, I'm waiting for that.
I intend to drop the rest of Demon early, probably while I'm taking a week off this month. I'll probably just drop Demon for the patrons, just as a little lovey thank you, because we have a few less games this month. So yeah.
I don't think I've ever I was proud of, without spoilers, I was very proud of myself for making Kelly make the most the faces that Kelly made every time I did something was so good.
Christa loves making me make faces.
Yeah, what's up?
It's a pretty fun pastime, I'll admit. It's great watching, like, trying to get Christa to make faces, trying to get Kelly to make faces, whoever else runs games.
We're all very animated
people. Yeah.
It's almost like we're performers.
Who'd have thunk?
Something.
Who'd have thunk? All right. Good night, everybody.
These performers need to rest now.
All right, I'm gonna go have dinner.
Good
Good night, everybody.
Bye.